introduce themselves. We have our full cast and crew back today, alive and dead in some of them. And we'll figure out who they are and who they're playing. So let's start with Sexy Chris Oberon, the dead man. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm dead. Been bleeding out in the corner. I'm doing good though, in person at least. I'll be playing the half warlock, half bard, human. Because I keep forgetting I'm not half elf. I'm human, but Fey touched Oberon. Yes, there he is. He's not an illusionist, but not so great in combat, as you can tell from me. Just starting the game already down. Not great. And what can you do with giant ducks spawn out of nowhere? So.
Nice. True.
Yeah, it was definitely the duck that got you, totally.
Yeah. Definitely the duck. You can see Sexy Oberon here on the screen, and of course, if you want to find our character sheets, you can find them all online. Yeah. Let's go to Lauren. How's it going, Lauren?
It's going just great, Will. Just
Good.
Great. I play Lady Georgiana Whitmore. She is a noble human fighter who never gets her friends hurt. Ever. Never.
Sure about that?
Yes, positive. Thank you, Liana.
That's definitely a fact based on some opinions of some people. Fantastic. We've got Oko back today, reprising his role as Hagen. How you doing,
Hello.
Oko? Good to see you, my friend.
Doing quite well. Repping my coffee and fellow teammate.
Excellent.
Kitten's Army.
Excellent.
And I am playing Hagen Steinhammer. Not dead, but a wizard who likes drinking, and also he's a dwarf. And he has really horrible plans. One of them actually worked out.
Well, here's the thing with Hagen's plans. Like, sometimes they're actually good. It's just the execution of the group in enacting out that plan is terrible. So I won't blame Hagen for last week's shenanigans entirely.
Thank you.
For that, we have to speak with Jillian. How's it going, Jillian?
No!
It's happened again. As if I thought the ruse might have been blown last week, Jillian, but it seems as though you're still undercover. Jillian, talk to us about Liana.
Okay, so I played Liana, who is a high helmet sorcerer who is also not that dead and has gained a companion for the giant duck named Clarence.
Well, yeah, a temporary companion, probably.
He's gonna be my friend. You just wait and see.
Okay, we'll see about that. Okay, we, of course, last but not least, have Liam back today, reprising his role as Nate. How's it going, Liam?
Yes, indeed. It's going well, and I am playing Nate, your friendly neighborhood rogue. And I'm all right. I'm just sitting in the back line taking no damage whatsoever, so I don't see what the problem is.
How's it going back there?
Come back here.
It's going all right, thanks.
Are you comfortable, Nate?
Very, very fucking comfortable.
So let's remind ourselves what happened last week. So the party have been investigating Tresendar Manor in Phandelver, and are looking into the Yinf family, who have kind of retreated to this place and are trying to uncover this snake cult, and all about this sludge and slime which seems to be mutating people into snakes and all sorts of other gibbering abominations. They ran into a couple of those abominations last week, getting themselves into a rather nasty fight or three with some snake people that, are pretty damn scary if they get up front with you. They can attack you multiple times and kind of wrap their tail around you to constrict you. It's not a fun time. I would not advise it. But the party came up with a rather ingenious plan at one point or another to lay a trap for the snake people who had laid the trap in the first place. There was a pitfall trap, and Hagen had one of his ideas that what they should do is reset the trap and then lure the snake people into it so that they would fall in. Ha ha ha. The only problem with that plan was that the party entirely forgot to set the trap again. So it didn't really work out so well in any regard. And so they ended up getting into a bit of a messy brawl with the snakes. They later met Ringgold, the snake, whom Oberon managed to befriend using a charm spell. And Ringold told him that there's a couple of other his friends around, but Oberon managed to convince him that he should be the new leader of their band. And so Ringold brutishly burst his way in through this door here on the screen and promptly died. You can see his body there on the screen. He died in the first turn after taking a gigantic amount of damage that no human should be able to withstand. And so now he's dead. But his two friend companions were also giving you guys some jip. Oberon is currently down due to those guys' wounds. And also coming from the other room, where they've heard that there's some kind of clone of Oberon, some kind of person that looks exactly like him, Oberon knows a little bit more about, there came a giant duck creature, mutated and warped by the strange magics of this place, and it was briefly directed its attacks in towards the snakes, but looks like it's probably quite ready to fight you guys in about a minute's time when your spell wears off.
I'm gonna tame it. Don't worry about that.
We shall see. Also, as you burst into that room, you saw someone that looked exactly like Oberon and someone that looked exactly like Georgie, and a three-headed hound, Cerberus-type dealio that you guys had put in via viewer decisions. So there were a lot of viewer decisions last week, a lot of donations to throw some things in, so it got a little bit crazy, but it was a lot of fun, and this is where we find ourselves today. So before we dive into the adventure, I'll remind you guys of a couple of things. First of which, if you haven't hit that follow button, do so now. We hit 20 followers. You guys get to decide something which happens next. You can throw in a monster to the game, a magic item. We get together a straw poll, and you guys vote on your favorite ideas, and then we have to roll with them. We also have a viewer decision at 20 retweets, and this month, whilst our Kickstarter for Breath of Gore is running, every £100 on Kickstarter equals another viewer decision, and all of your donation rewards. I can't promise that, Gianna. All of your donation rewards that you would get via donating, giving players Nat 1s, Nat 20s, Wild Magic Surge and the like are also equaled on Kickstarter. So if you pledge £5 on Kickstarter, you can give someone a Wild Magic Surge and so on. So that is what's going on. And this is where we find ourselves today. And of course, if you're looking for the character sheets or a more detailed recap, you can find it here on the website. Oh, and one last thing, we just started a giveaway today for a set of rose gold dice and a skull case and a reversible skull bag, which you can find here. It's from Easy Roller Dice. It's pretty sexy, so check it out there, my friends. All right, let's dive back into it. And before we start, I want to go just get a quick touch in with your characters about what they're thinking right now and what they're about to do. So let's go around in opposite order. So Nate, what's running through Nate's mind right now? What's his plan?
I'm more worried about getting Oberon up and out of there, because he does look like he's covered in blood and really hurting. Because I haven't looked down the corner yet, so I don't know what the hell is around there. As far as I'm concerned, Oberon needs to get up. I'm going to at least attempt to stabilize him.
Fantastic. What about Liana?
I think she's thinking right now that, yay, she got a new friend, and is thinking about all these names, and Clarence pops into her head, and she then looks at her and just like, oh, wait, I have to help Oberon.
Fantastic. What about Hagen?
I wonder how big that egg that thing lays, and if that egg could be the perfect thing for a hangover cure.
Interesting. What about Georgie?
Guilt. Shock. Third, also, why am I so intimidated by Sildar? Have you seen me? Because I see me, and damn. So those are my thoughts so far.
True. Okay. And Oberon.
It's dark now. Death doesn't seem as painful as what I imagined. Just cold. Very cold.
Everything
I came
was
so
bad.
close to uncovering the truth and confirming if I was right or not.
Can't even see it.
It seems I have to give up on my dream after all.
Oh no, Oberon, please.
No. Sexy when you're angsty.
No, I won't let you.
See you later.
Oh dear. Okay, so that's what's running through everyone's heads. Yeah, right now. That's what I'm thinking. You see the figure of Georgie before you and a figure of Oberon as well, very similar looking, and this baying hound, which Oberon currently has, or the other Oberon currently has like on a leash right now, just kind of yapping and barking towards you. The duck is currently placid and seems to be vaguely chill at the moment for the next minute or so.
I'm gonna try and give him pieces of my limitless fish.
Okay, you can roll me an animal handling check, Liana.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's a nat 1.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
I haven't even rolled a nat 20!
Never forget.
Oh,
He knows all.
oh, that's so good. You remember when I was like, remember last week when I was like, I will have my vengeance? This is that
Yes.
moment. Oh, I feel sweet. So the duck, well, he wants nothing to do with, or he or she wants nothing to do with this, Liana. He is backing away in a corner, does not want to be a friend, and is likely to go on a bit of a rampage here shortly.
No, Clarence!
Yep.
Clarence! Come on! I
Nope.
want to help you.
Clarence doesn't want your help right now.
Go clack yourself.
Oh my...
Oh, no.
So the door is lying open. The hound is kind of baying at you guys, and you, Georgie, you've kind of poked around the corner to see yourself, looking back at you, and you're pretty sure you see another Oberon there as well.
Do they seem friendly?
No, not particularly.
I can win her over.
I know me better than anyone.
Oberon.
I think we're.
Yay.
Are we still in? Are we still in order?
So I think Liana just went. So yeah. So what's Nate doing next?
I'm going to run over to here and attempt to stabilize Oberon so his wounds don't kill him.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. You can roll me a medicine check.
What's with the 20 over my portrait? What is that?
Oh, you have a natural 20 from Ginyu.
I will use that to get him back up.
Aha! Very nice. So Oberon will let that be you back up on 1 hit point.
Yeah, and I will shout, "Leave his handsome face alone!" And then I will use rest movement to move here, and use a bonus action to hide, if that's okay.
What happened?
Sure.
Do you want me to make a stealth check?
Yes.
I dreamt there was a giant duck. It was the weirdest thing.
No, the snakes thought you were very huggable, but we took care of them. Don't worry.
Okay. There is still a giant duck. Okay.
Yep, it's okay. It's fine.
You hear from the other room a familiar voice, Oberon, because it's very similar to your own, and calls out, Oberon.
What? I can hear it from the other room, can't I?
Yeah.
Get up on my 2 feet and steady myself on the table as I kind of like walk towards the sound.
Don't look in there. I try to.
Wait, that's. Wait, what's going on? This is weird. He's here, and his voice came from in there. Oh my goodness.
No one.
He's a
needs to look-
ventriloquist.
Yes, that's it. No one needs to look in there. He's just throwing his voice. Don't
Oberon,
look in
come
there.
out.
This
Well,
isn't-
yeah, he is essentially a bard. I mean, it's like standard bard
This
thing.
is one of my illusions this time. I think I know who this is. Erin told me about you, and I'll walk into the doorway, look at them both. Are they like complete copy of myself? or
No.
is there any
So
alteration?
yes. So what you notice is that Oberon looks exactly like you. So he is almost like an exact clone. Georgie looks as though she's been kind of died once and then brought back. She looks more zombified than doppelgangered.
Right. What are you doing here? What is this? And what is that? I'm just pointing to the Cerberus, then to Georgie, and then
Yeah. Oberon says, I'm sure you have many questions. I did also wonder if we would ever meet. I hoped we would not.
Yes, I was told that you were out here in this world. Didn't expect you to be literally a picture the same as me. I was like, you would have grown up differently. Surely you would have seen different things and experienced different things.
Of course I have. That's why I'm doing the work I am now. You can see that he's got a staff with him, which has a kind of green crystal at the top of it, which is not similar to you, or not same as you. And he seems to be kind of leaning on that, not to keep him upright, but to give him like even more kind of his stance, even more sort of power. And he seems to be able to control this Georgie figure. And he says, "You need to stop what you're doing, Oberon. You're undoing my work, our work."
And I nod in the direction of the staff, and I go, "And what is that work, glass mage? Is that what they call you?"
The true understanding of the human form. What can be done to it? What can be done with it? All that can be changed by the power of the Fae.
This is the Fae's doing?
Where did you think I gained my power from, Oberon? Where do you think a transmutative effect such as what you call spark could be gained from, if not from the very stars themselves?
My jaw just drops at this point, and the pieces start coming together. It makes sense now why it's such weird and wacky unknown magic to everyone. And yeah, of course it's the Fae. It comes straight from there. It has to be.
Yeah.
I look at him, I shake my head a slight. I'm like, no, this is wrong. You're transforming like innocent creatures and making them do your bidding. We've seen like horrible abominations already, like the spider, and what did you do to that? And I like point to the dog.
And I just yell, "Don't be rude to Clarence!"
Clarence clearly doesn't enjoy his existence.
Are you asking him about the duck? Oberon, are you asking him about the duck?
These are all manifestations of the Fae's magical power.
There are always going to be mistakes, experiments, and then there will be the true specimens. Like a friend of mine that you've already met.
What is this you're trying to endeavor then? What's the real goal here? And what do you mean by true specimen?
My goal is different from that of the Yinfs. I wish to study, to learn, to access the realms of knowledge that your people, mortals, have restricted from themselves in their own fear of what is true. What Yinf wants is, well, he wants to use that power to reclaim the ancient lands which once belonged to the Fae. I am more than willing to allow him to do that whilst my experiments are allowed to be performed. He gives me a fresh supply of cadavers and living bodies.
So you don't care about the consequences here? You don't care about what really happens to these creatures? You just are in the mad search of knowledge and power?
It is not madness to seek what should be sought, Oberon. It's not madness to know what the gods wanted us to know.
Seems whatever the gods were hiding is turning us mad. This magic is clearly unnatural and gives me a shudder down my spine every time I have to try and use it.
No magic is unnatural, for it is drawn from the Feywild. That is the true essence of nature. Your understanding of it, that creatures should be of a certain size, have a certain amount of limbs because and he does kind of air quotes, Mother Nature dictates it. No, that is foolery. True nature is chaos. It is balance and imbalance. Destruction, chaos, fighting against itself. This is what I am doing here, Oberon, and I have been doing for years. This imbalance we have created has created you and your band, has it not?
I look around the room at the others and sort of sigh. And I can't deny what you're saying is true or not. But maybe this magic should be kept in its own plane. It's leaking out of the Feywild. This world isn't ready for this type of magic.
Ready?
It's too bizarre. It's too alien. And yes, you're right. People are short-sighted. Maybe they can't understand it. Maybe they will lash out and see you as the enemy. But I don't know what to do here. Your ways are so. You've got a totally different way to us.
Just because my way is different does not mean that I am wrong or evil. Certainly, some of the practices which I perform are considered illegal in your lands, or strange, but they are for the ultimate good of your people.
What good do you think this can really bring? You're trying to bring chaos. I don't see how that'll be a positive effect on this world.
Mankind are weak at the moment. They need something to fuel them. They need chaos for them to fight against. That is the only way in which your people work.
Look towards Hagen, because I know he's, and Georgie as well. No, not Georgie, sorry, Liana, because they're both magic users. And ask, what do you think? What do you think of this power, this magic? Are we really just misusing it? Do we not have a fully understanding on it?
I mean, I barely understand what I'm doing half the time anyways.
I draw my magic from the Feywild, like my associate here. Where do you draw
Oh, okay.
Well, you're not making creepy zombies things, are you?
No.
I don't really understand. In a way, not everyone understands magic.
I don't understand magic.
Some things are not meant to be understood.
Even great experts in magic still have no idea about what wonders it can do.
Exactly.
What
Now-
chaos it can bring.
Now-
have to be about chaos.
Now consider this.
Bring
Now-
hope,
If
tranquility.
via the practice of bringing those back from the dead, I could uncover the secret to eternal life, resurrection with no consequences, then I would be named a genius by your people.
I'm not dead.
Talking about
whatever your name is.
necromancy.
Very much alive. I'm very, very lively over here. Not dead.
Certainly you are here, but in other places you are not.
You mean this is actually
Wait a second.
still Georgie from another time?
It looks like her, doesn't it? Of course it is her.
What?
No, that ain't
Hold
her.
on, Georgie. Hold on, Georgie.
I just take a quick double.
Do you have
check
some?
that the
Do you have some
zombie-
defining article of clothing?
What?
Something that defines you exactly, like some medallion or some sort of thing like that.
A piece of clothing that defines me. No.
Or a
Yeah,
bird-
basically like a family medallion, something
This
of that
scarf
sort.
is so me.
Sure. I have like a locket with my family crest.
All right. Now, you other mirror Oberon, does this one have a locket as well by chance?
He's going to say
no.
yes.
He
This
goes
isn't-
he goes over to
Show me the locket.
Yeah, he'll go over to the standing corpse of Georgie, and like just from the necklace, locket kind of goes underneath her shirt, just kind of takes the necklace off from around the back and shows it to you guys.
Wow.
Mind if I hold that for a little bit?
Oh,
Just, you know, it's not going to hurt us. It's not going to hurt you. We're not going to do it. We're just friendly chat. I just want to look at it for a little bit.
It won't harm anything.
All right. So as I take, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and compare the lockets
Yeah,
to
they're
see if they are, if they have like aged,
yeah.
if they're like the same age.
The zombie locket, as we'll call it, looks to be far, far older.
Wow.
Oh dear. And this puts one theory out of question.
Time
Would I
is
know
relative
anything about
when
like,
magic is
kind of
involved.
Magic? Like, would I have known about like anything about like someone coming from a different timeline?
You could roll me an Arcana check.
The darkest timeline.
Da da da.
No!
Well,
He's Doctor Who.
God damn it!
Your mind explodes.
You know too much.
Go on.
So, Leanna, you'd know that there's certainly stories about people being able to travel through time, like dimensions, in the sense that the planes are pretty obvious. Like, you can go to the Feywild, you can go to the astral plane. Whether or not people have different existences within those, you've no idea.
As for the other Oberon, I believe he's probably more me than I am, in a weird sense. Basically, he would have been the me I would have been now if I hadn't gone to the Feywild. If anything, I could have ended up just like this Oberon right here. I'm looking at basically another path I could have taken. The path I would have stayed on if perhaps I hadn't been and gone back to the Feywild as well. So,
Indeed, and time is interchangeable within the Feywild and the astral plane.
wait a minute. So you're saying that in this other timelines, I could be different? That
Yeah.
Oliver could be alive?
Something which has to happen is that there has to be a rift caused by some giant magical cacophony, which means at some point in Georgie's life, she has or will experience something like that, which will cause part of her soul to split.
So you're saying that everything's set in stone and it's just going to happen the way it's meant to happen and it's all written down? Nah, I call bullshit on that, Mr. Oberon.
Oh, time can be changed, of course. Events can be twisted. Some things are inevitable.
Nonetheless, your circumstance is different. You are not a alternate me as such. You're just a copy from a certain point in time, and then you had your own free will from then on. But this isn't an Oberon like from another timeline. This isn't an Oberon from another plane. No.
I
There's
am
something
you
entirely odd.
as nature would want you.
Well, I only know me. I don't know my other me's. That's just a total mindfuck for me. I don't understand that, and I can't even begin to think of how many other alternatives there could be.
Just totally off topic and such. I'm really curious about these books. Mind if I read some,
Oh,
please?
Feel free.
my guy, this is not the time.
I agree with you.
It's always the time to read books.
No,
Shh,
not
shh.
this time.
This is a plan. I'm not telling it it's a plan because I'm really bad at making plans. So if just let me read the book.
But
and
Nate,
maybe I'll
true,
find a
you could
spell. If I find a spell, we might be able to do some.
I just conked him on the head and say, just stop.
Ah!
What are you trying to say?
Okay.
Nate, think about it. You could have been raised up as a noble. You could have been not a liar or not a...
Excuse me. Look, there's only one thing about nature that I know is always certain, and that is death. And if he doesn't start speaking sense soon, he'll find it sooner than later.
I think that's exactly what he's trying to change right here. He's trying to
Indeed.
change the fact that
Stop
death is inevitable.
Indeed.
Look at Georgie there.
She's not alive. Look at her. I poke my head around and look
She's
at
a-
her.
It's
He looks more like a puppet.
I know.
the other Oberon nods and says, "It was clear to me that my days were numbered, that this day here would shortly come. It seems as though I have failed.
Failed what, exactly?
Well, now you are here to end me."
Wait. It don't have to go that way. We've already said this. We don't have to end you.
Why would you keep me alive?
Because, look, let's just put it this way.
Redemption story.
If we fight now, there's a chance that some of us go down and some of you go down. It's really 50-50. Let's just come to terms.
Very well, what are your terms?
I'll look at Oberon and go, oh, I didn't know where I was going with this. You did.
I don't think that you should be doing.
Zombie gone. Zombie
I
gone.
don't think, yeah, well, for one, these experiments may or will debate whether they're right or wrong right now, but not right now even. But one thing's for sure, this world isn't ready for them, and your experiments are gonna get shut down, whether by us or other heroes along the line. I think you need to change your ways and accept that yes, death is coming for us all, but that just means we got to make the most of our lives now.
Right, I've got two things. One, we were sent here because of his sprite, because of his little pet. And second of all, what the fuck is going on in the mines then?
Is that all?
They're used Oberon.
I would like the zombie gone. Thank you. I don't like it.
Georgie.
Anything else?
So, as you're simply being used. Surely you can see that. And I know it's for it's a mutual agreement, but in the end, they don't care about you, and they'll just use you for their own means.
Of course. As I've been using them, it's understood. So you wish me to remove Georgie here, and to tell you what I know of the mines, to cease my experiments.
I've also got another one.
Mm-hmm.
You see that shiny their staff that you got?
Yes.
Our elf could do with that. We'll take that.
He looks at the staff.
I don't need it. I'm okay.
I need it. I'm a sorcerer.
I tell you what. In exchange for all of this information and my staff, I will tell you what you want, but you will let me leave this place, and you will not follow me.
Oh, sure. Naturally.
And you also agree.
I'll say you got Nate's word.
You will also agree not to follow me in the future, unless our paths inexplicably cross once again.
Of course. I can agree for that.
I can agree.
If I need to search you out, like, actively, I'm not sure whether it'll be for to stop you or to ask you questions, but I can't promise that I won't try to find you again. You are, after all, me, a different path that I may have taken, and I still have many questions on that subject.
Very well. That
So
much I will allow.
As an ultimatum, I'll say I'll only find you to ask you questions, find information, not because I'm trying to hunt you down.
He nods. Fine. Then, what would you have me answer first? He goes over to zombie Georgie and just kind of like holds the back of her cranium, and she disintegrates into
What
dust.
about the big fucking duck here?
Oh, Clarence. He uses his staff and points it at the giant duck, and it just kind of calms down and goes onto its, like a nesting kind of position for a duck.
Clarence!
You named it Clarence too? That's a coincidence.
I did. I thought
Is
it
it?
was. He looked like a Clarence.
And he says,
So he
Perhaps
hasn't
that
got
was a
rid of the
giant
dog.
name tag.
yes.
Perhaps a giant name tag right there, and I just point to this name tag on the duck that just says Clarence.
So he hasn't got rid of the duck at all.
He hasn't got
It's
rid of
just
it.
still
It's
there.
it's calm. Yeah.
Crap. Okay, what about the dog?
Oh.
I'm gonna keep it. I'll take care of
No,
Clarence.
you will
Guys.
not.
I'm trying to get him to unsummon everything.
Guys,
This animal here is mine. You will not be taking it. That is not part of our agreement.
I don't want it. It's threatening me a little bit.
They will be leaving with me.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Now, of what I know of the mines, I know that Oscar and his family have found something there. some weapon, an artifact with the ability to spread the nature, or as you call it, spark, across the realms far more efficiently than their previous methods of dealing it on the streets.
It's like a catalyst for
Indeed.
this power.
Indeed, I believe it will be born through water and air.
Airborne. Now that's dangerous.
Indeed. No city will be safe. However, they have not yet activated the artifact fully. I believe there are still dwarves in those mines, or something else, perhaps drow, that they have, protecting the ancient artifact there. Oscar and his men are currently waging war on the mines. So all is not lost yet for your people.
Drow, the mines go into the Underdark?
He shrugs. There have been several reports of drow in the area. I believe there are a band at work, yes.
Right. Well, what about the Yints? What more can you tell us about those?
He says they have begun to learn truly of the nature of the Feywild. They have invigorated and fortified themselves quite thoroughly, although their son, what was his name, lives up here.
Thaddeus.
Yes. He has not succumbed to their ways yet.
We should probably rescue him.
You mentioned something about reverting to a older, ancient time.
Yes.
I have no idea about the history of this city, but I know the others might know if you explain a little further.
In days past, long before elves or dwarves, or especially men, were in this land, it was ruled by a snake people who were known as the Yuan-Ti. They had ancient settlements all across what we now call Faerun. Their empire knew no bounds, they had no enemies. All that they saw was theirs. They conquered, they enslaved. They were very efficient. But then their time was over. How exactly their empire ended, I do not know. I don't know if anyone truly does. But something happened. Something changed, and as all empires must, they crumbled. But they were not truly defeated, for the magics of the Yuan-Ti are strong, and remain to this day. They have a connection to what we now call the Feywild. I, and a couple of others in the scholarly realms, would suggest that they may be the ones who created it. Now...
What?
Oh, come now. Most everything was created by something or someone. Now, whether or not that much is true, or whether or not they just simply had a hand in these things, they still exist. Or a seed of their existence is now within the Yin family, and the nature which I have been performing here.
What about all the missing people from the town? Where are they?
I believe they are either coming down here for me, or the imps do something else with them.
So wait, let me get this straight. You've been experimenting on people right here.
Of course. As I mentioned, I've been given a fresh supply of cadavers and live specimens.
Huh. As I lay my hand on my rapier. Nah, not worth it.
But you say you'll cease these experiments from now on.
I did say that.
We may be different paths, but you can affect that path anytime. You have free will. Don't feel like you're stuck as the way you are now.
I do not feel stuck.
Well, just trying to confirm, trying to change Nate's mind about like the way he thinks like things are set in stone, etc. But is there anything else you want to tell us before you go? anything that we might need to know about in the troubles and trials ahead?
Bring some anti-venom with you. I keep it around here on the shelves.
Okay.
Bite from one of those fangs can be worse than you might at first think. I should mention, none of you were bitten, were you?
I better check myself. I'm still covered in...
No.
Oh yes. Well, I was hugged.
Very well.
Yes, we
Yeah.
just got hugged.
Well,
Can I check my body for any bite wounds as well?
yeah, you seem clean.
Yeah. I got stabbed a lot, I know that.
Yeah. So he says, well, make sure you don't get bitten, for if you do, it's only a matter of time before, well, you succumb to nature's true being as well.
Thanks for the heads up. Shudder a bit. These snakes have just got 10 times creepier still.
Yeah.
Alright. You can
Okay,
take
and-
Papa with you, but
You leave the staff.
Very
I
well.
look at Nate like, really?
Really?
I guess you won't. Wait, does that allow you to control these beasts?
No, it simply channels my magic more powerfully.
Well,
Why would he give that to us?
that was part of our deal. Part of Nate's side of things anyway. If you don't need it, it might help us more.
Mm.
Of course, I will find another, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will.
So he like props it up against the back of the cupboards, and he's gonna start walking out with the dog and
Okay.
the duck.
As he does, I'll walk past him to go towards the staff, and I'll stop next to him, and I will say, like under my voice, really low towards him, I'll say, "My best friend died because of all this shit. If I see you again, I will end you." And then I'll pick up the staff.
All right. So you pick up the stuff.
Yep, yoink.
He is out of the room with his
I'll
friends.
let him pass, and just as he goes past me, I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "You've done some unforgivable things we've had to deal with, but like I say, there may still be redemption for you and me down the future."
And let us pray
don't-
for redemption.
So what are we gonna do with the staff?
I am going to
I wanna
probably check it out and then give it to whoever needs it.
To Nate's
Hold on,
eye, it
let
looks
me
like a
take a look.
staff with
Even-
some glass in it.
Yes.
Oh,
If it's not
also,
I want to take a closer look at it.
seeing as we
Okay,
have
I'm
just
gonna
hit
try to-
20 followers underneath this line here in chat, you guys are going to tell me a piece of loot that I find in this room.
Loot.
Ooh.
I like loot.
Oh, I know.
It can be cursed.
No, it can't
no.
be. No. No.
Alright. So
Alright.
let's check out the staff.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Anybody who is trained in Arcana can roll me a Arcana check.
Oh, that's good. That's good, I guess.
24.
Oh, trained. Do you
That's
mean
better.
proficient?
Sorry, proficient, yes.
Not proficient. I'm not. Sorry, ignore that one.
Okay.
I am proficient. I rolled well.
All
I
right.
think I am proficient as well, yeah.
It is a nice piece of wood.
Wow.
You think maybe some oak? Maybe a touch of birch in
Ooh,
there?
oak.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't sense any magical properties on it, though.
Okay, well, I'll go-
Wait.
Is that
Wait,
thing
what is
magical?
this?
I think we got
Yes!
scammed.
Very.
Ah,
I mean,
wait a minute.
Not-
Are you
not
lying to me?
We're not lying.
one insight
yes,
check
I mean,
was-
no. I
We're
mean,
not lying.
I'm not good at
It's
this.
a piece of wood.
It's
Wait,
just a
wasn't
piece
there
of
a
wood.
crystal somewhere? Didn't this thing have a crystal in it or something?
It's a piece of glass, yeah. It's
Piece
a
of
a
glass.
nicely blown piece of glass.
Brilliant.
Wait.
I do say so myself.
whilst they're confuzzled over the star, I'll be immediately going over to all his research notes and his diary as well.
I look over and over and say, don't forget we have to get those potions for those witches before we go.
Yep, I've spotted him already. I'll be out in just a second. I'm looking through more his personal effects than anything.
I'm looking at the dust of the zombie Georgie on the floor. Now I'm kind of sad about it.
I'll put a hand on her back, awkwardly pat it, and say, "Don't worry, that ain't you." And then walk off.
Yeah, it's definitely a pile of dust.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not very good at empathy.
I'm just kind of sad now. Nate. Bleh.
whoever
Yes?
you are.
Yeah,
Nate, we
what's
got
up?
this staff for nothing. Just piece of glass with.
Oh wait, I thought Hagen said it was magical.
No.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Then it'll fetch a price.
There. Take it. I scrap from Hagen and give it to Nate.
Oh,
I
sorry.
thought it was cool and it could increase our magic powers, and that would be really handy in the fight.
Oh well, it's worth something. Plus, I just felt good taking something from it.
So Oberon, you are looking around his kind of personal belongings, right?
Yeah.
So you find a couple of his diaries that seem to be mostly notes on his experiments. You also find 2 unlabeled potions. One is red and one is green.
Okay. Should be able to determine kind of their effects if I just give him a taster, maybe.
Sure.
But not labeled is worrying. Where were they exactly? How did he hide them, or how did he store them?
They were in his kind of desk.
In his desk. Okay.
Desk drawer,
Interesting.
yeah.
I think maybe one of them might be the anti-venom. Okay. I'll come back to the others with them, and I'll be like, found these. No labels. These might be the anti-venom. Do you want to help me try and figure out what they are, like with an arcana?
Sure.
All right. I'll hand them to the little dwarf, and we'll have a little check, see what they are. So I'll assist him with arcana.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
No.
Oh. Is that a 10?
Yeah.
Want me to help out, Oberon?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm helping Haggis. So.
Yeah, Hagen and Oberon don't really have much of an idea. You'd have to like sample it or test it on something.
I'll try some. I'll take a bit of the red one. Just a
Oh God, I get one.
just a sip.
Okay, great.
Oh god, we talked our way out of combat and now you're gonna die.
So,
No, but it's just a little taste.
just a little taster.
I need a sip.
Just a little taster.
I'll be able to determine potions by sipping them, sampling them.
Yeah.
It's like a
As
fine
far-
wine, you know. I'll take the bottle, yeah. So Oberon, you take a little sip of the red or the green one, sorry.
The red one.
The red one, okay. And your vision is suddenly kind of red, and you're looking up into what can only be described as an astral sea, as there are constellations and stars surrounding and warping your mind as you're looking up at it.
Oh, this is potent.
You see thousands of constellations of all different kinds, and all throughout this you see the image of a burning red portal, and it's kind of getting closer and closer towards you. And after about maybe 10 seconds of this, you snap out of it.
Whoa. I think either that was enlightenment or the end of all things. Okay, we better take some more tests on that later. But for now, I think it's some sort of crazy divination effect. I have no idea. For now, just nobody try the red one.
Okay.
All right, on to the green one.
Yes, the green one.
Oh, you want to try some? Go on then. Be my guest.
All right, I'm gonna look at it with my Arcana check first.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check.
17.
The perfect number. You're pretty sure that this is some kind of scrying.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I mentioned, like
Ooh.
some sort of
Maybe that's a
divination.
sign potion.
Okay. The red one was like that, but times 10. So I don't know. I don't think it's the antivenom. Let's just say that.
What I will say, Leanne, on 17, you're pretty sure that the green one can look into this plane. It's possible that the red one can see into others.
Right.
Different dimensions, man.
Yeah.
What
like-
about?
Red one is also another type of scribe, but it looks into different planes,
Yeah.
I think. And
What about the antivenom?
That would explain why I saw an astral plane, stars, and a burning red portal. The antivenom, however, probably somewhere in here, and I walk over
Wait,
to like.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Is there anything left of that stuff?
Oh, he has loads. I only took a sip.
There's loads of it.
I only took a sip.
I have an idea.
Okay.
All right, and I basically bring out my brewer supplies, and it's like, okay, hand me a little bit of that red and a little bit of that green.
You're not gonna make some sort of cocktail, are you? Hagen? This isn't ale.
Hold on.
It's a Steinhammer.
Yes! I am not going to make it's not a cocktail, it's science. It's totally a
Okay.
cocktail.
Oh, he's
It
lying.
basically,
It's a cock science.
all right, essentially I take some of the green, I take some of the red, and I kind of mix it together in this little flask, and I look around and pull out a little tiny piece of cilantro, put it on top, just to the edge of it. It's like, all right, so who wants to try some of this?
Mate,
I don't
All right,
trust
here you
with your
go.
magic plans. If
I
you
got.
you can't look into two places at once, it's just going to be either a blurred overlay of both of them, or I don't know, maybe one eyeball sees the other, and they have no idea.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, as Nate is concerned, Hagen always makes alcohol, and I've just had a tough couple of fights, so I'm going to nick whatever shot he just gave me.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Nate.
Well, that was a bad thing.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Not your fault.
Are you really? So, Nate, you see the void, and the void looks back. Your vision is out of this room. Oh, we lost Julian. Oh no, where's she gone? Let me move everyone around here real quick. So yeah, you're looking out into this plane, very similar to how Oberon was a moment ago, and but it's all sorts of colors dazzling around you. You see kind of flecks of the room, you think, bleeding into the space reality. So you see Oberon's like face leering out of a star constellation, and Hagen's beard just rushing out in a series of meteors.
Oh, wow.
You are on the mother of all trips right now.
Can I actually speak?
You can,
am I
yeah.
just-
I mean, you can, whether or not it actually verbalizes is a totally different thing, I guess.
I will say this is probably not the best thing to do, but you should totally take it, and I'll slam it over towards Hagen.
I'll down it, and remember, I still have that stone. I'm gonna down it, and I still have that stone that gives me helps proficiency on Constitution save. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that Constitution save.
Do it.
Okay.
We probably
Thanks
should be
you
getting
for that.
high.
It's an 18. By the way, for those of you not taking this drug, currently Nate and Hagen are on the floor, foaming at the mouth slightly.
I
So,
thought it was antitoxin.
so that's what's going on there. But Hagen is having a very similar experience. However, the interesting thing about this experiment is that Hagen and Nate can see each other in this strange reality.
Oh my god.
And they
Whoa,
are both.
man.
You guys
Whoa,
are both
whoa.
really weird.
This is really.
I start fanning him.
Is this the multiverse I am seeing? Is this the nexus of multiverses by chance?
I don't know. I think we're just really small, like molecular small.
Wow, that's a good theory, actually.
Whoa.
You can see the atoms between. Yeah, you see the space between atoms. That's crazy. Whoa.
The space between space, man.
Oh.
After a couple of minutes, this effect stops, and Nate and Hagen come back round with a horrible hangover.
Laughing Nate across the face, like.
Ugh.
Oh wow. We should probably get out of there.
I should have been taking notes. Wait, I think I was taking notes, and I pull the piece of paper. It's like, see, I have very comprehensive notes of what, and these are just scribbles.
Your doodles.
Okay.
I think that looks like a stick figure on this one.
I think they're not supposed to be mixed. You don't mix your drinks. Just have them like on their own. In fact, I think the green one might be a good one to take now and give us some insight into this place. So, there's still some left, right, of the green one?
Let's see. Yeah, there's a few drops.
Maybe you can see where Thaddeus is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe just actually drink the green one straight, and like, because I know it's a divination spell of some sort. Sorry, a scry around here.
Yes.
So I'll drink them all of it up, the green one. So it has no more left.
Okay, so boom, you're back in the astral vision. Sorry, you're back in your like
green.
planetary, strange greeny vision, and I'm guessing you're focusing on Thaddeus at this point.
Yes, actually, and also the what was that mentioned before? Like the Yuan-Tai and where they are situated around. I guess Thaddeus first. I guess we'll just figure out where he is and what's he doing.
Very nice. Okay, so you do so, focusing in on Thaddeus, and you see him in the green kind of vision around the kind of border of your vision, I guess. And you see Thaddeus in a room with his books where you saw him, and you're pretty sure it's in the Tressendar estate. And he's on his own, and you can hear that there are guards outside where he is. When you focus on the Yuan-Ti and that like giant snake thing you saw on Oscar Yinf, you see, you basically hear sounds of a pitched battle occurring, and this kind of large group fight which is taking place somewhere dark and underground. So you know that there's some kind of battle going on. You can only assume that this might be a mine. And then very shortly after you take that, you are out.
Whoa.
Oberon,
Yeah. Okay.
what'd you see?
Thaddeus is still in his estate with guards outside. Didn't seem like he was up to much, if that's what you're wondering. However, there's definitely something going on down in the mines. Battle, and I'm not sure who against. I could only concentrate on the snakes. And,
Did you see Sildar?
No.
Oh, come on. Look,
He was going to the mines, and
It's
if
true.
there's a fight,
Yeah,
we should be
that's-
worried. He is
That's
just
potentially true.
one glorious man all by himself.
I've got a better idea. How about we kidnap Thaddeus and we use him to draw out the imps, or at least keep him
Well-
away from trouble?
Potentially, but there's stuff going on like right now, like there's battle happening, and if that's a good opportunity to strike at the snakes, then maybe now's good. Maybe join the side that's fighting them. I don't know who it was. I could only concentrate on the Yuan-Tai, as I say, UNT, whatever.
All I'm saying is we should get the hell out of here, climb through our cubbyhole, and go upstairs and get Thaddeus.
Can we just take a brief, just a little lay down?
Yeah,
real quick,
well, I'll keep guard.
Make sure we look all around here, get everything we need, give it a thorough once over, real quick.
I reckon we should leave and then do the rest by the stairs.
Why? It seems so safe here.
Look, I've already plugged the door right here with pittons.
Yeah.
Whatever's behind it's going to eventually break out.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Right, I remember now. I know what's going on.
Go
Like,
back
there's-
to the kindly grandmothers. I'm sure they'll set us up for the night.
Yeah, and we need to go get the Sprite anyway.
Yeah, speaking of which, I may have just downed the potion that we needed to give them.
We can give them
around
the
in
other
a
second.
one. We
I
can
look
give
around the
them...
room for the other
Oh
potions.
no, there goes Juliet again.
We can give them steel.
We've still got the red one.
Not if we don't rest a little. Some of us.
Why are there two Jillians in this call? This is
I don't know.
this is terrifying. Okay, let me remove that one. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna look around the room for the potions. I know there's still anti-venom in here somewhere, so
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
looking this place
do?
top to bottom now.
We're just looking around.
Is there a way to
Okay.
get rid of the other Jillian? Because I was messing up all my
I
cameras.
don't know.
Oh
I
dear.
don't think so.
Oh dear. Okay.
I'm
I'll fix on the
sorry.
flyer. So everybody can roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Investigation is
have the others.
Yay!
Search display top to
Investigation.
bottom.
it's not going thing.
16. Why does the people have to roll in a constitution?
Oh, they took some trippy drugs.
Hagen.
I blame it on the cilantro.
Don't blame it on the moonlight. So you guys, who rolled well there?
I roll a 16.
Jillian.
Yes, Jillian. Damn it.
She's got it. She's got
She
it.
got this. So Liana, you find looking around the equivalent of 500 gold pieces in jewelry and goldage,
Ooh.
which is pretty good. You also find 3 potions which you can identify immediately as being anti-venom potions.
Yay.
I found the potion. I found the anti-venom potion.
You
You're amazing.
also find something else.
Oh,
Dun dun
Hey.
dun!
Dun dun dun.
You find dynamic lighting. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You find that there is a secret door on the far right hand
Interesting.
side of the room, which leads
I
down.
also found a
Oh,
door.
damn it. Which leads down to a
She
staircase.
really is the party rogue. She's so good.
She's better than Liam.
Look, I ain't too good at investigation, but I'm good at noticing things with my keen, elvish eyes.
I'm elvish too.
Yeah, but you're blind. That was just me, like, snapping in fury. You're blind, whatever.
Look, jealousy is not becoming, Nate.
What? Jealousy? That's the least aspect of my character that is unbecoming.
Quite right, quite right.
What? What did you say?
Nothing.
Where does this
Love
lead?
you.
Does
So-
it look like it somewhere?
Alright, looks like the cameras are finally under control, fuck me. So, yeah, you see the staircase leads down, if I move you guys here, to essentially a doorway at the bottom, which you think may lead outside.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Actually,
nice.
I want to make sure that do the one more over on the room. I'm going to thoroughly check drawers and things because I actually haven't had a look, and
Yep.
I've seen Liana walk off with all this stash, and I'm like, that ain't fair.
Hey,
Do you need some help?
No. Yes.
Okay, I'll help. I'll help him.
Right.
I've got the sulk on.
I might also gather up the dust.
Hold on.
I'm
There's a couple of things I want to do as well, but yeah. Let Nick
Did we
go
get
first.
the healing potions that we needed to in exchange for Pyra?
That's not healing potions, and it's Pyrrol.
Oh, Pyrrol. I'm sorry.
We
That's
should
fine.
definitely go back for your flying gnat friend.
Pyrrha has leveled up to Pyrrha. And then Pyro.
Mega Pyro. Skull Grey Pyro.
He
Alright,
forms the
now-
Megazord.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is grab the rings off of the ring guard as a memento.
Aw.
I
Rings on
thought
his
they
tail.
were part of his scales. Are they not? Are you cutting off his tail?
Wait,
It's
Wait,
technically they look like they've been molded together. So it's like a piercing. You just have to like rip it out.
Oh.
Don't mind me as I draw the rapier.
Or Ringgold.
Yeah.
No
What?
rest for this brave warrior.
I'll look back at it and go, what? Gold's gold! And as I start sawing away through the tail.
You are gold. So Ringgold is obviously no more. He has died. Anyone gonna bury him? Do anything with him, or just leave him there?
No.
He
I'm
was a
taking the
natural-
gold.
I only charmed him, but do not fool yourselves, companions.
He is low on the totem pole of who has died.
Oh, do not worry, Nate. Oberon, sorry.
Yeah,
I know well that he was an enemy, and I'll just like kind of kick him.
his allegiance was merely a ruse. He would have gone back to his bloodthirsty self as soon as my spell ended.
Then what is even the point of magic? Ugh, I hate magic.
Look,
It's
can we just go
complicated.
rescue your flying gnat friend and get out of here?
Nat.
What?
She's a sprite. Even I know that. She's like a.
He was right. But yeah,
She is
Yeah,
a
even
sprite.
I knew it was a he.
not many people know about her, I guess, let alone how to pronounce her name. But
I know
maybe,
how to say Carol. I pay attention.
it's fine. She is normally kept a secret. She's my scout and personal companion. But yes, I think, however, I'll need Hagen's help with something.
Right.
Could you rustle up some magical-looking green liquid?
Oh.
I'll tell you. I'll
I
tell
just
you what.
smile greatly. And it's like, you just said the magic
Whatever
words.
whatever it is,
My
it
time
needs
has
to
come.
be innately magical. Not necessarily like know what it is magical. It doesn't have. It can be anything magic, but the color has to be green. And then we put it in this potion here. I'll hold up the empty potion.
All right. Now, all right. So basically, I just like gather through my spell books, like, okay. And essentially, I get the spell components. The spell components that make up both the magic missile, the scorching ray, the ray of frost, and also a little bit of the enlarged spell.
Of course.
Mix it together like in a like in a motor pestle kind of thing.
Yeah.
What was the color of the potion
Add
I
some
drank?
cilantro. Add some cilantro to it, just for the green color, and it's like make a big hawk of spit into it, and just like stir it up, shift a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Could you pass me that flask over there?
Well, this one.
Yes, thank you. And I just pour everything into it. Stir it again. Sniff it. Blech. Stir it again. Sniff it. All right. How's this?
Is it green?
It is.
Oh,
Well,
If you want
Alright,
it, if you want it
the
to be,
rest-
unless you want it to be a different color.
it's very green. It
Okay.
is very green.
that's perfect. All right. Meet you back in a few. I gotta go deliver this.
You ain't going alone.
All right. Come on then, Nate. Let's do this.
I'd prefer if the rest came with us.
Just
Okay,
Okay.
everyone.
Let's
Big
go.
party.
so
We'll
just
have to
as
come back and investigate that door later then.
just as you're leaving, Nate, you
Uh-oh.
spot something with a glint of a jewel with it. Seems to be a ring.
Well, that's obviously why I'm gonna yoink without even letting anyone see I yoinked it.
Sure, it's like encrusted with all sorts of jewels. So this thing would probably go for a pretty price.
This ring. Oh my god! I've just picked up a ring, like a golden ring.
It's not necessarily gold. It's kind of silver banded, but encrusted with jewels. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, does it seem magical?
You don't have a great sense of magic,
No, but-
so it doesn't like glow or anything. Obviously, sort of magical. You could put it on and see if it felt any different.
See, the other thing is I don't wear rings because I need the fingers like for the thieves' tools. You see.
Mhm.
So, why is he laughing?
What fingers?
Oh yeah, like exactly. But
Fingers.
I've only got like a certain amount of fingers on my right hand as it is, and
Right,
I
so
don't.
it'd be really flashy if you put it on and you just held up your hand.
You could. I mean, it would fit underneath a glove if you wanted to have.
I'll tell you what. I'll put it in my pocket,
Okay.
and make sure no one saw that I stole it. Because
Can I roll a perception check?
oh god damn it!
You can roll sleight of hand, Nate, and Leanna can oppose with perception.
Perception. Ah, damn it.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, it scurried away, and a group of you return to go and see your lovely
okay.
friends.
What should I write in my arms? Magical ring? No, silver ring.
Jewel encrusted ring, something like that would work.
Excellent. That's gonna fetch a pretty penny.
Oh yes.
Well,
Was
Going-
as we're walking, was anyone disturbed by the whole magical chaos induced rift that would split souls? Was anyone concerned? Anyone?
What?
It's me.
What chaos?
Straight over my head.
Yeah, yeah. All
Yeah, I
right.
see that all the time. It's normal.
You do?
It didn't sound normal. It sounded scary.
Well, yes, it's perfectly scary if you don't know anything about magic.
I know nothing about magic. This has been
See, that's why it's scary.
Well,
Right. Okay.
well,
If
something
you
really, if something super big happened that could take all the. I lost my train of thought.
I
Well, there's
think I know where you were going.
There's a
Yeah,
battle
like-
going on in the mines. Maybe they're occupied with that. I don't know.
I want my soul to be split.
Anyway, crack my knuckles before walking into the room with the witches or hags or whatever they are, and I'll walk in confidently, stride in, and go. And I'll hold out the red potion, and I'll go, "Here's your potion. Now give me back my friend." She's untouched, I assume.
Yes, the hag, of course, is this kind of crook-backed old wench, and there's the kind of much larger, bulbous figure next to her as well. She has Pyrrhal still in her hand. She did have a dagger to her throat, but it has been removed as a show of good faith. She says, "Oh, lovely, lovely, thank you. Let me see what's inside. First of all, make sure you're not trying to do old Grelder over."
Well, I want to try and lie and say that.
No.
if you open
Leave this
it-
to me. Leave this to me.
Fair
Honestly.
enough.
I've got all of this. Honest. This is Pyrrhal's life in my hands. If I screw up, I want to do it without it being on someone else's head.
Because then we'll all hate each
I
other.
would have told everyone before going in the room, basically.
Oh, okay, I just thought my plus 10 would help.
I've got plus lots. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay. So I hand the red potion over and go, it was some sort of scrying spell, I don't know. It was pretty wacky visions, I think.
She says, "Oh, yes, Grelder would quite like to have a look at that and see what's going on in the outside world. I'll hand over little Spritey Whitey then, shall I?"
Yeah, I'll hold out my hands delicately for her.
She places Pyrrhal in your hands and takes the potion. "Pleasure doing business with you. Come by any time."
Let's
Is
run.
she conscious?
Pyrrhal is conscious, yes.
How are you feeling?
Oh, that was weird. She's got, those pockets smell.
Oh, God. Don't worry, I'll put you back in mine. It's like scented, I'm sure. I'll put you in
A
her in mine.
scented pocket.
Scented pocket.
A
I keep
scented-
some components in there, so
Is it like lavender? Does it smell like
yeah.
lavender?
I keep some like illusionary components in there for the spells I do on magic tricks and stuff. I have
Do-
like flowers coming out of every sleeve, so
As you guys are like heading out this room and presumably back up to the manor, she...
Well, are we going back to the secret passage?
Yes, we're
Sure.
cuddling in the cubby hole. Don't forget.
yes, to cover Hulk
I
room.
believe we do want to see what's up up the secret passage, possibly.
Okay, so Pyrrhal says they kept talking that they sensed something strange with magic, like a portal or rift or something that was coming. It was very strange, but I was unconscious for a lot of it.
your world is merging with mine, Pyrrhal. Someone is seeking to manipulate that and use its power.
That doesn't sound good.
Later, but it's not good. That's for sure.
So, you wanted to go back to the little secret passage back in Oberon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Other Oberons. It leads down to a door which leads out into the outside of Phandalin, essentially. So you're underneath the manor, and you're looking up basically where it's on sort of a hilly cliff that it's on, and you can see the rest of Phandalin off to your side as well. The woods as well are also off to the side, so this seems like a kind of quick escape route.
I see.
So if I bring you over back here for a moment onto the map, you should be able to see that you guys have ended up about here. You're at the very kind of base, so I'll put you just about in the woods here.
Oh, guys, I will remind you. Nate will remind you that I've still got a key for the manor as well. I can't remember where it goes, but I definitely got a key.
Where does key go?
Spin it on my. I don't. I just stole it from a guard.
Yeah, you did. Maybe it
So his
maybe
car.
it goes to one of the rooms upstairs, like where Thaddeus is.
Let's hope so.
Well, maybe we should chill out really briefly, go back and get him, go back to town, find Silda, just saying maybe we do that, and then see what happens next.
I'm kind of. What time is it outside?
Outside it is. I forgot what time you went in actually. You went in during the
During the day.
during the day,
Yeah.
so it's drawing into the evening at this point. 7,
Mm-mm.
8
Maybe we
p.m.
should head back to the inn.
Curfew around 9, wasn't it?
Right, but that
Yeah.
might not be necessary anymore.
But
We'll
they
have like
said
an
it
hour
was-
or so to rest.
Yeah, but there's still the risk of those ruffians, and
That's true. I would love
probably we should probably get Oberon some rest. He's been pretty wounded.
I think if we take an hour to rest, I'll be okay. And I'm honestly worried about what's going on in the mines right now. It's the
Right.
castle, like I say. And we know like that Sildar went there.
Yes,
Maybe in danger.
maybe.
I wouldn't mind visiting a shop. Just saying.
You want to go shopping?
Look, or I need to ask some questions about the investigation. That's all. At a shop that I could possibly sell some stuff.
Well, you do have a dwarven friend at Barthen's Provisions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we should go to Barthen's Provisions and get more potions.
To Barthen.
Oh wait,
So we're
Oberon,
just
here. I give him my I take out my greater healing potion. Do you need this, Oberon?
That would be amazing. Yes, thank you.
Here, I give him the greater healing potion.
Thank you. And I say, hey, want to trade? And I hold up the sloshy looking green one. I'm like,
I'm good.
thanks, by the way, Hagen. This was just in case they asked for like another one in exchange for Pyrrho. But,
Don't
you know,
worry.
I know
Don't
who can
worry.
make use of this. If you're going to a shop, Nate, here you go. And I slam it into his chest.
Ugh.
Maybe you can be the charlatan.
Yeah, all right. Green slime. Cool.
It's
Well,
magical,
I
somewhat.
will say, don't drink it under how hot is it right now? Like basically, you don't want to take into near a volcano.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Have you seen? Okay, have you seen what happens when a hedgehog eats dynamite?
No.
Why? Why would anyone ever see that, Hagen?
I had a phase in college.
Oh,
Okay. I'm going to mark down where this secret entrance is, because this is
Okay.
an easy way into the manor.
Yes.
right.
Yeah, make sure we all know where it is. And then I'm going to head straight into town. If we've been under there all day, I am stupidly hungry. My first port of call would be to have a steak.
Okay.
So,
Don't put an X on me. Get that off me.
I'm
Get
telling
that
you
off
where
me.
it is on the
Alright.
secret passage.
So,
Don't give Will
Sorry.
ideas.
mwah. So we're headed back to the tavern.
Yeah. In an attempt to take a little bit of a short rest, and
Okay.
and also Nate can sell some stuff.
Yeah. So go
I'd
ahead.
like to suggest that we go out and kidnap or help Thaddeus at night.
Okay.
When you return to the what's it called? Oh, I forgot what the name was in.
Stonehill Inn.
Stonehill Inn. That's on everyone's name. Stonehill. You see Toblin there, the young human man. He's more of a boy, really. He's very excited to see you. You're back. You're back. It's good to see you all. How was your hello journey?
I'm covered in blood and wounds.
Yeah, you look really bad.
Don't worry, there will be no more troubles with any beasties at night. We took care of that.
Well,
You're
what-
welcome.
What do you mean?
Great.
Oh, we took care of it. They're gone. Everything's going to be much better after
Oh.
we deal with some ruffian. What?
Um,
What?
Well,
Oh,
it's still
don't
gonna-
tell anyone. Don't tell anyone about
Oh,
it.
okay. I got.
How about later this evening? I will tell you another story of my adventures.
Okay, sure, but first, I remember now. I got a messenger boy came along, and I was meant to memorize the message.
Told Toblin.
Come on.
There was a lot of boxes earlier. Okay, I remember who it was from. It was from Sildar.
What did it say? Was it just a general note?
It was. He says that he had gone to a place, maybe like a tunnel or a
Mine.
a mine. Yes, could be a mine. Could have been a mine. And it was 2 words. Sounds like. And he said that he was in some kind of trouble, but there's nothing he can't deal with. He also said you shouldn't come find him because he gets into trouble, and you something about not wanting trouble for you.
He's in trouble. Help me, but don't come because I'm in trouble and you'll get in it too.
I think he just wanted you to know. Just a quick update kind of thing. I don't know.
Where did he say he was, Toblin?
Something about the road, but there are so many roads. I never know what people mean when they say "How was the road?"
Oh wow!
He's
As I
on
dig it.
the Miner's Trail. This must be.
Give me just a second, and I basically go to a corner, and I'm going to try to see if I can channel Hubert, who's, remind you, still is on Sildar. So
Yes.
I'm going to channel. It's like, okay. You're going into the little trance.
Is there a radius on that of like a mile or something?
I want to say it's 100-yard radius.
100 yards probably is a bit too.
It's 100 feet. I think.
100 feet.
feet or okay, probably like that.
Damn it.
Yeah. You can't sense you, but he's too far away.
Ah,
Well,
100
you
feet.
can't.
Yep.
You can't warg into him, but you could dismiss him and then resummon him and ask him where he was.
that is very nice. Why didn't I think of that?
I mean, I don't understand magic. It was a thought.
Guys,
You
Guys.
read it in a book. I understand.
I did read it in a book.
Okay, so I'm gonna so I'll do ahead dismiss, and I still have I have a spell slot to do that. Yay! Boop, and it's like, Hubert, come here, Hubert.
Hubert the spider crawls over.
Here's the code, Hubert. So, what did you find? Is he in trouble?
Can Hubert speak with this, or does he just communicate feelings?
Telepathically.
Okay.
I think, it's a telepathic.
Now to voice Hubert.
Ask him where he is. If he
Where is he?
looks all right, is he glistening? Don't ask him that.
Hubert
he
says.
glistening?
Hubert screamed out by that. Hubert says, "Hello."
And, yes. Hello, Hubert. Right.
He's on the- he's-
I have to set the scene for Hubert the Spider. Imagine a spider with this mustache.
Perfect. Hubert says, we was on the road to the mines, and, things got a little bit out of hand, and there was some kind of ambush there. Not very nice at all.
Oh. How big of an ambush? Like, a lot of people, or just like 2 people, or one person?
Was there a redhead?
Oh, there might have been, actually. Might have been, yes. Even though I don't understand her, I sensed what she was putting out there.
I'm very expressive.
Yes, I'm very, very terrified of redheads after that recent experience. Big attack, lots of humans all around. And Sildar, he was there fighting on the back of his noble steed. And you know how Sildar is. He was doing lots of fighting, slain lots of them, but he did get wounded. So I don't know if he's all right. Seeing as you summoned me back here.
So that was the last thing you remember. Oh dear. This is not good. Not good at all.
Afraid so.
Can he lead us there?
Yes.
Can I
Where
lead
did you
you?
last see him?
Can I lead you there? Well, I tell you what, Hagen. Can you find me some flies?
Oh yeah, definitely. I could do a flu flies, and basically, excuse me, folks. I rush right outside, and I'm basically gonna look around. I'm basically gonna take an old piece of meat I found out there. I'm gonna set it down for just a second, wait for some flies to gather on, and just basically use a quick ray of frost on the flies and probably kill them.
Sure.
Why did you just cast light? They'd all folk come flying towards it.
He read that in a book.
All right, well, actually that didn't work.
One
And
way
I
or
said
another,
about-
you can get some flies for Hugo, I'm sure.
All right,
So,
all right. Well, here you go.
yeah, okay.
You-
Huber says,
see.
"Oh, thank you very much, Hagen. Thank you very much.
Hey, you're quite welcome. Anything for you, man.
This is very nice indeed. So, it's down this way, I think. I have to admit I was asleep for a bit of the journey. I rather nodded off somewhat.
Well, he's, that Sildar. He's quite boring after all.
We just
Well,
noticed
he's
Hagen.
very,
stroking
very
his back,
handsome.
feeling fine. We can't hear what he says telepathic.
Oh, yes, and I explain it. Okay, so here's the thing. Hubert saw the whole thing. He was asleep, but
Oh,
apparently,
yes, I did.
Sildar was attacked, and it was an ambush, and basically I summoned him out of the ambush.
Is he alive?
Ish.
Probably not.
I don't think if the redhead was there, as I'm sure you've told us by this point, I'm sure she didn't kill him. That would be rude.
You see, these noble heroes, they always die first.
Hey, he's not dead.
Then we should go.
Yet.
We should go find him if he's.
Damn straight, Liana. Damn straight.
Well, I was kind of hoping on checking out Thaddeus. Fair enough.
Well, maybe we take just an hour nap, then we go back and we get Thaddeus, and then we hightail it straight to the mines, and
No.
if he's alive, he's
No.
alive.
We can rescue Prince Charming first if he's more important.
No, we need an hour.
He's not a prince.
Plus, he's already married.
Yes, he's separated, but yes.
But if he's in trouble, we should at least go get him, and then
Yes.
we can tell him what we know, and then we can make a strategy to rescue Thaddeus.
Yes, because maybe the Yins don't have him. If it's just the ruffians, then I feel like we have a good shot.
Before we leave, I'm actually going to approach Hagen whenever he's on his own.
Okay, also that is 30 followers, so underneath this line here in chat,
30!
you guys are going to tell me, one of Sildar's ambushes. Describe one of Sildar's ambushes for me. Was it a giant spider? Was it a dragon? Was it a bunch of bandits? One of them. Okay, so you want to catch Hagen alone?
Yes.
I
When,
want to
Oh,
rest.
hello.
Sure,
I'll
you can
say-
take a rest.
I'll walk up and go, Hagen, mate. And I'll
Yes.
sit next to him. While we were walking through the basement of the manor, right, I come across something shiny. And I'm not versed in the ways of magics like you and the rest are. And I think this may be best suited to your magic, but I want to find out if something I've got is magic. You catch my drift?
Alright.
I'll get out the ring and I'll hold it up and I'll say, "Don't suppose you got one of those fancy spells that, tells me all the properties of it?"
Well, I know such a spell, but it might take me time to prepare it a little bit.
Just don't
we-
tell anyone else about the ring. Get it?
Right.
It's fine as keepers. Get it?
Right. And what are you? So you want to keep the ring for yourself, right?
It was mine anyway. Oh, I'm just saying that I just want to know what it does.
So
Like,
so
magically.
basically, this is you accepting that whatever happens with the ring, it's all yours.
What?
So it's your ring. I mean, I shouldn't take it for anything like that. I mean, for example, if you put the ring on and it basically implodes your head, or if you
What?
put it on and turns you into a giant rat, or if you
What?
put it on and you switch bodies with me.
No,
And
I
don't say
want-
it hasn't happened before,
I'm not.
but it
I-
happens. So
I
you
don't-
you accept all those responsibilities.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. How long will it take me to quickly prepare a
We can do it over
spell?
the course of this kind of short rest that we were doing here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Can I spend some hit dice with?
Yeah, you're taking a short
Well,
rest, so
I gave you the potion, remember, Oberon?
Yeah,
That is true.
I will save that.
Darn it.
If I can get it topped up from the hit dice, I'll just roll now.
good idea.
Well, that's
So we're going to use the short rest to identify the ring.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's spelled wrong too.
Ah, dang that. Sorry.
There you go.
Oh, darn it. Okay, so
So, as Hagen spends his time taking a look at the ring, after his inspection is over, they're back in a kind of corner together, and Hagen, you're pretty sure that this ring holds a powerful curse.
What?
This ring, when placed on one's finger, will bite that finger off.
Are you fucking kidding me, Will?
What? What are you talking about?
Innocent sound. You never
No.
trust him when he sounds innocent.
That was not me. That was chat. I may have offered you the opportunity to put the ring on your finger, but that is what one does with rings.
Yes, but I wanted to sell it.
Hey, it's just tripled in value.
No, it has not.
If you put that thing on a carrot, chomp chomp, that goes off. You know, it's like a peeler.
all right. So I want you to look at this ring for a second, okay? Notice how there's tiny little teeth marks on the side.
Yes.
All right. And now I take basically like a carrot and I stick it inside the ring.
Where did that carrot come from?
Sometimes I have to substitute cilantro for something else, and it happens to be carrots.
All right. Okay. Carry on.
And I stick the carrot in it, and what happens?
It gets chomped. Very quickly. Yeah, like a mechanism, like a trap.
What the hell?
See, whatever goes inside of this hole gets chopped off.
Oh, my mouth will go wide, and I'll go. Do you want the ring, Hagen?
Well, you said you accepted it. You accepted all the it's your ring, okay?
I'll hold up my two nubbins and go. I've already lost plenty of fingers.
But now you can lose all the others, and you can have like a single hand. No, actually, it's
Just give me that. I'll take it off.
All right, wait! Don't! Oh, careful with it. Careful. Don't put it on. Don't put
I'm not
anything
gonna put it on.
in the hole.
Okay, I will.
Just say that. Do not put anything in the hole.
Got it. I'm sure this will come in use later, and I'll slip it into my pocket. That's it. Thank you, Hagen.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You saved my finger.
I might need to borrow that later. I promised,
Sure.
the barkeep to, cut some carrots later on, and this could actually save me a
Anytime.
lot of time.
Anytime.
Yes.
Leona,
Plus, if I could cut onions with this too. I mean,
Yes.
could I have one of those anti-venom things in case I get up close and personal again with scary snakes?
Okay. Here you go.
Oh,
I give her one of the potions.
thank you, darling. Thank you.
No problem.
You can always stand behind me.
I'll take one
Yeah.
too.
I
So
give
there's
one.
three.
I happily give one over. I'm more happy that I was giving it to.
Oh damn!
You'll forgive
Excellent.
me one day.
Thank you.
She gives the more full one to Oberon. Yeah. Okay, so Toblin's like, so you're off again? Oh dear.
We are pretty busy.
Yeah.
We've only got an hour before curfew, and there's a paladin that needs saving. Well, a white knight, should I say?
Oh, I think the lots of the ruffians are out of town at the moment.
Out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as in not in the town. Like, how do I put it? Like, not
Like
here,
on the road?
but like on a road. Yeah, somewhere
Yeah, on
else.
the road, Toblin.
Yeah.
You are
what
so
road?
great. You are so great.
We've got Hubert, the guide. Don't worry. We know
Alright.
which road.
He smiles. Great. Well, good luck, everyone.
I'll toss him a gold piece for the food and drink I had during the short rest.
I will visit Timora's shrine.
Oh yes, tossing gold, and I basically toss like another 100 gold.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Seriously, here you go, more gold.
Oh god. So I like the idea that it's Timora's Shine, which is like a shoe shine is for Timora followers. Yeah, you go to the shrine. What are you doing?
I put 9 gold in, say a prayer, and leave. And when I see Hagen put 100 down, I go, "What the fuck?" That seems to be the thing. I'm just gonna mouth.
I get one of the 100. I go into my 500 gold and jewelry worth of 500 gold.
Mhm.
I take 100 out of that sum and just give it back to Hag. I go,
Wait,
don't give this away,
why?
please.
But look, there are
You
very
tip
few
too
things.
much, and you're gonna be broke if you keep doing that.
I'm face palming and walking away.
So
Next
what?
time you do
What?
this, I'm gonna give you the biggest lecture on how to tip that you'll ever have in your life. Trust me. Do
can I-
not do this again.
Well, you
I-
don't actually want to know
I
his
give him the most scariest glare I can ever give.
And that was how she told me the lesson of my life about my tip. So
Well,
Point
here's the
number
thing.
4.
I don't really like money.
Other people do.
I like it a
No,
lot.
the thing is, like, I never see the point of it. I mean, my family's like, they buy stuff, they get that. I see it all the time. I see gold. It's like, yeah, it's just usual.
Well, you're
And-
gonna need gold to buy components for your spells.
I mean,
No,
I
let's
just
leave.
find
Let's
that lying around, and essentially, I use my studies to help for it. But
Alright.
I never really need gold, honestly.
Okay.
I'd
So
heed Leanna's advice.
so the group you head out, and you're headed along the miners' road, correct? The miners' trail.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
the one.
mine is
We're following-
trail. Doot,
following.
Doot, 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 indeed.
doot, doot.
So whom is leading the way?
Me!
Hubert.
Hubert.
Okay, I was going to say that I will head about 100 feet ahead and use my passive perception, basically.
Whatever.
I will have Hubert roll a survival check then, seeing as he is kind of leading the path in terms of which direction to go at the very least.
Hubert, don't mess this up.
Hubert's survival ain't great, but he'll give it a go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hagen, says
Yes?
Hubert after about an hour. Well, you remember that nap I took? Whilst
yes,
I
that
was
nap.
whilst
Yes,
I was on
yes.
the horse. Well, I have to say I have somewhat forgotten exactly where we are, and well, where we went as such.
Ew. That is most unfortunate.
Well,
But we
let's-
I
know
know.
we're in the
Why
right
are you
place.
saying that's unfortunate?
Well, that could be one of two things. A, we're actually lost, or B, Hubert wants us to take us on another wonderful adventure, which is wonderful.
Hagen!
Well,
It's all
adventures
right,
are-
Liana. We can Nate can find the way. It's all right. It's all right.
Leanna putting Hagen in his place to say.
Yeah, I'll be laughing then.
That's okay, Hubert. You know what? We love you anyways. And
We love you
basically-
so much, Hubert.
Oh,
And I basically
well,
invited back
I
up
rather
into-
feel as though my role in this group is not very valued. Maybe I don't
No,
add
no,
much
you are
value to
quite-
this group, because all I do is eat some flies, and I don't really know the direction to anything now, do I?
Now think about it. Remember Hubert, when we were facing that giant
Oh, I do. Oh, yes, I do.
spider, and
That-
went
that was
ahead
me mom.
And you bit Nate on the you know, the area. And you
Right
bit
on the
him and he
dingus.
Grew up. Yes.
Oh, yes, I remember very well, Hagen. That's not something I'm like to forget anytime soon.
But remember, you enlarged him, and
Oh,
with
yes,
that
I.
help,
Well,
he was able to.
Indeed,
He
I
was
did.
able to crush the spider.
It was quite throbbing, actually, wasn't it? Yes. Well, I suppose I did, and I was very instrumental in the murder of my mother in that way.
Well, I
Was
wouldn't
he?
call you your mother. And wait, mother?
Oh, we're not talking about the spider.
Yeah, we were talking about the giant one. That
Oh, yes,
she's your
yes.
mother?
Oh yes, very much so. Very much so.
Oh, shit. You made Hubert kill its mother.
Well, in that case, I gotta take an action to dismiss Hubert. Okay, time to find a new familiar. Time to find a new familiar.
Oh my god.
Where did he go?
To another plane. Okay.
Fine, I don't need to know.
Wait.
So,
Can we like? There's like a really quick cut where Hubert's just in the astral plane, like tripping the fuck out, like.
And basically, I spend an action to like, all right, you know what? Better familiar, something loyal, something not going to hurt us at all.
A
something
dog!
I prefer sprites.
Better.
I'm
Better.
personally glad that Hubert's gone because he was looking at Pyrrha like he was like she was some sort of fly
Better.
or some sort of treat.
I will get something that's a good climber. And basically, I kneel down. You do my actions,
Mhm.
and out from under my hands, my hands grow. My hands expand, and out appears this adorable little kitty.
Aw.
Meow. Meow.
How long is it going to
There you
take
go.
to?
Hello there.
I
See?
immediately
Does the
stop.
kitty also have a mustache?
It has a little. It has the mustache kind of fur. The fur mustache. It's like I don't.
Oh.
No, just like under its nose, just have like some of the fur colors kind of looks like a mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. See, perfectly safe. Cats don't hurt anybody. I mean, they just lie around and such. Plus, they're
Or
better
chase
survivors.
mice.
We need to name it.
Oh yes. Who wants to name the kitty?
So it
May I-
hurts when it dies.
May I remind everyone that we all
Leo.
walk down a dark road.
All right, now you get to name the kitty.
Yep, it's like
You're being very loud.
Leo.
I'm sorry.
Leo the kitty. I do want to
Leo.
pull
Leo.
Liana aside as we're walking,
Okay.
since Nate's all the way up front.
Indeed. Yeah.
Oh, technically, I am.
So yeah. So Georgie pulls Liana aside for a second.
Liana, I don't think we've actually talked about everything that happened in Waterdeep, and I know it's been a few weeks and it's just been getting more and more awkward as the time has passed. So I just want to put it out there that I would not have shot that person in the back had I known it was Liam. I
I would have.
so shut. You're 100 feet ahead of us. You can't hear us.
Elvish ears.
I'm so sneaky. You can't hear me. So I just wanted to apologize for doing that unknowingly, but I am very, very sorry.
I know it was your fault. We didn't know who was really underneath that mask. We all thought that it was that Cullen person. And I just don't know if I had talked to. I just feel like I know how you feel, that you feel that you're to blame for all this.
I do.
I feel the same way. I felt like if I had communicated him more throughout when we were in Waterdeep, that I had known what was going on, then this wouldn't have happened, that my brother wouldn't have died. And maybe if he and I both remembered quicker, we would have known each other a lot more. I just miss him.
Oh. Okay, I give her a hug and I say, we're going to get them back.
You really think so?
They'll pay for it. I promise. I give you my word. And I'll be like your big sister now, even though you're older than me, but I'll protect you. So, yes.
I just have one personal thing to ask. Can you not tell the others?
Sure.
Especially Nate, because if he heard that I said this, I'm sure that he'd go on a rampage.
That he does do that and laughs while he does it, so I will not tell him.
What the fuck?
Do
Malcolm.
you think Cullen could still be alive?
Well, there's all this wacky stuff about planes and time and soul splitting, so maybe. So don't lose hope just yet.
Okay.
Okay. I link arms with her, and we walk.
Okay.
Huzzah.
We link arms and we walk.
Yes.
Very nice. So, the group of you continue along the path. You can roll me an active perception check here, Nate.
Okay.
I know what you get.
I rolled a 3. I've got higher passive.
Eee. Yeah. I'm actually better when I don't try.
Ambush.
So, as you're headed along the path, you notice a couple of things. You notice that you've kind of come into a sort of narrow, sort of not canyon, but narrow kind of road, upon which either side there are banks, which kind of hide vegetation and trees and plant life. And it's just at this moment, Nate, you're thinking this would probably be quite a good place for an ambush. That you see that there are trails of blood on the floor and arrows that have been sticking out the ground, and you look up at just the right moment to see an arrow swinging its way in towards you. And you just managed to dive out of the way in time as it lands just by your... Well, it just spins past your face, essentially. And you see figures moving out from the woods. So, let us roll some initiative.
Oh dear.
It's not our good friends, the woodsmen?
It doesn't appear to be. Or if they are, they don't seem happy with you.
We are so great, though.
I can't click on my
Yay!
token. I'm gonna click on my token.
I'll move
Hey, twins!
separately.
Twins.
So, Nate...
Yay! We really have got Alana now.
Just change it to 9.
Change to 9, okay. Hagen,
Yep. Yep.
you got
I look
an 8?
8. Yeah.
Copy that. Oberon?
15.
15. Go Liz. Georgie?
20.
20. Liana?
20.
20.
Yay.
Who's going? I guess
think
Liana's
I
going
actually
first.
Selected the wrong token, maybe. I don't know.
So good.
I think I have higher decks.
Okie
Yeah,
dokie.
yeah, Georgie does have the higher deck.
I'm a ranged.
Oh, you're right.
fighter.
Yep, I saw the
Yeah.
+4 wrong there. And I'll get in a thingy here, and then we'll rock and roll. So, just find any old token to represent these guys. That'll do. That's fucking giant human. Just add a turn for our ambushes here and see what they roll. They rolled a 6.
Yes.
Jolly good. So
Jolly good.
the turn order will be, let's see, I'll go back up here. Georgie, followed by Liana, Oberon, Nate, Hagen, and then the bandits.
Hooray!
Hooray! Finally, we beat something in initiative.
However, it is a surprise round for these guys. So,
No, don't whine. He crits when you whine.
this is a terrifying sentence. Yes.
That's fine. I'm not worried.
Context really is everything. I'm gonna attack
Sorry.
with the arrow. Another arrow swings its way in towards Nate, and Nate, let us see how you're doing, baby. On a 15 versus your armor class.
Literally beats me. Just that is my AC.
Woohoo! Hi, Runkles. You are gonna take a wee 8
Wait a
damage.
minute.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 damage. I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Okay, so down a full.
I don't know what the AC of studded armor is actually. I might
12.
be.
It's
12?
12.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
your-
my AC.
Plus six.
My AC is actually 16 then.
Oh,
thank
shit.
you.
Ah,
I didn't
Nice.
change it from when I bought studded armor back in back in Waterdeep.
Back in the old days. Okay, no worries. We'll merge you another way. Liana, an arrow comes into you for a 12 versus your armor
That
class.
misses.
I thought as much.
Can I just try like catch the arrow with my hand?
Sure, yeah. You grab the arrow in your hands. It like it like crunches in your hands as you clench down on it. Hagen, a 15 versus your armor class.
That definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, you do take 8 damage. Piercing.
Come on. All right.
Sorry.
31.
Sorry, darling. And then, Georgie, you see rushing out of the woods alongside either side of you, these bandits kind of coming out of the woodworks. You do recognize them with their red kind of sashes to be those of the red brand ruffians that you've spotted around town already. You don't spot Brandy yet, but you do see a bunch of the other bandits that look familiar to you, and you also see what appears to be a tabaxi rushing down towards you with a rapier.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does a tabaxi look like? I've never seen.
A tabaxi, well,
Cat people.
yeah, cat people, essentially.
Like, well, they from Oblivion, those guys.
Yes, the Khajiit, yes. Khajiit has wares if you have coin, yes.
I've never heard of a tabaxi, so it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, there you go. And this Spax is rushing down towards you with seemingly aggressive intent. Well, he hasn't attacked you yet. And you hear him shout out, "Get down! Get down!
What?
What the?
What?
Get down!"
To me?
To the group of you, he's kind of shouting at you.
Good dog.
Get
down.
Get down! Get down!
Get down.
Get down!
Get down.
It's pretty simple, get down.
What?
Why does he want to die? Why do we want to? We don't want to die.
All right.
So Irish, it hurts.
Yeah. It's hurting me.
Super North. Yeah, it's funny, like, Northern Ireland's like, oh, everything's just so great and dandy, and then the South is like, oh, everything's just so great, my whole house is burned down, hey, hurry. Very musical accent to the South.
Is he wearing a red cloak?
He is not, no, does not appear to be.
Okay.
One last arrow comes in at Oberon, because what would this game be if we didn't murder Oberon? A 26.
Well, I mean, just barely hit.
just a sliver of a slice. 9 damage.
Oh,
Ow.
my hit dice, I'm done.
So that is their surprise round.
It's like doobie-doo. So, it's like,
No.
No, Georgie's turn.
Georgie, your turn.
All right. So we're walking down the road. The ruffians are coming from one side.
Kind of either side of you, it seems like. But the tabaxi seems to be running kind of through them towards you guys, kind of shouting for you guys to take cover.
All right. Is there any cover? Are there trees?
There is, yeah. There are rocks, boulders, trees, shrubs to dive into.
All right. I'm going to. I will. He's not wearing a cloak, so I'm gonna. And cover is a good idea, no matter who's telling you to take cover. So I'm gonna take cover, and then I'm going to shoot some people. Finally.
All right. Which people would you like to shoot?
Terrible. That's terrible.
Whose
Anyone-
brothers and sisters would you like to eliminate from the world today?
Why are you doing this to me? Anyone wearing
Thanks,
a red
Alex.
cloak.
Anyone wearing a red cloak? All right.
Yeah.
It's just colorists now. All right.
Oh my god, leave me alone. Okay, is anybody like not, are there any people like in leather armor? Are they all like metal armor?
They seem to be leather, kind of, armored. Mostly trying to use stealth as their advantage, it seems like.
Alright, I really want to try sharpshooter. I haven't done it in so long. So we'll try
Sharpshooter, do it.
Yeah, we'll try a sharpshooter on one. Okay.
Yeah, bloody red shirts.
Damn it. 14.
14 is not a hit.
All right, normal. Here we're going normal. And then 23.
23 is a hit.
Okay. Yes. Okay, let's just ease nice and easy. Nice and easy. Just 14 points of damage. It's no big deal.
14 points damage. Okie dokie.
How many are there?
You have spotted at least 4 of them, along with the Tabaxi. That's the 5th. So.
All right.
Okay, so one of them takes a fine hit. That takes...
I'm in the bushes.
In the bush. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you're hiding in the bush, kind of fire out. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Okay, Liana, it's your turn.
My turn. Okay. I am going to go. I'm gonna hide with Georgie
No.
Yay.
because I don't know. Because I'm gonna try and follow her, and I'm gonna actually try and cast Acid Splash on one of the 4 ruffians,
Okay. I like it.
and one of them has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
That they shall attempt. So let's go make a dex saving throw to +3 for a 10.
That fails.
Yay.
Okay.
Full damage. So
Alright.
that takes about 9 points of acid damage.
All right, and are you firing at the same guy as Georgie, or going for a different chap?
Yep.
Same guy.
Guys.
Okay.
Yay.
We'll call this guy Bush because he's in a bush. It's nothing to do with former
Bye-bye,
President George Bush. No politics. Next one we'll call Tree because he's up on a tree. The next guy we'll call Light Foliage.
Russell.
Light Foliage, and then the 4th guy is Russell. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Russell Brand either.
Is there a guy called Foliage?
Yes, his name is Light Foliage now, for the sake of this. So that is some damage to Bush. Okay. All right. So anything else you want to do, Liana? Move, take cover.
She's with me. Half cover.
Okay.
I am
Whatever.
covered.
We're hiding.
What does it mean that I am looking through my spells again. Just because.
Half cover.
Plus
+2
2
bonus
AC.
to AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get like 18. Sweet.
Yeah. Sweet.
These guys are also in cover, though, so
douches.
goes both ways.
All right. Yeah. All right.
All right. Any in your turn, Liana?
No.
Okay.
Just gonna stay half covered.
Okay. So you remain half covered. Oberon.
Yep.
Okay. Don't want to die this session. So you know what this
Not this time, God. Not this time.
you know what this session needs is more Oberons, and I'll cast Mirror Image and 3 identical copies of myself on the same space.
Very nice. Okay.
After that, I'll follow Nate around wherever he goes.
You might not want to do that, but okay.
Because I assume you want someone to flank with, a flanking buddy.
Oh, yes, okay, follow me, son.
Alright, I'll use my movement to follow Nate wherever he goes.
Okay. Fantastic. So that is Oberon's turn. Nate, is yours.
Okay, so as the arrow whistles past my head, I'll kind of flounder, scrape to my knees, run back up to my feet, and dash towards them, arc away from them into the foliage, use my bonus action to hide as I dive in. And I'm basically, what my plan is to then come out on the bank that they're on, running by basically beside them. I'm going to try and flank them.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can move yourself in such a way to be flanking. So you can either choose Bush and Tree who are together, or Foliage and Russell.
So you're saying I could reach them all in one round if I did that?
You could reach either 2 of them because they're on either sides of the bank. So Bush and Tree on the left-hand side, Foliage and Russell on the right-hand side. So you could reach one group of them.
I will reach fire. Russell, I'll reach Russell.
Russell.
I couldn't say it for some reason. I will reach Russell. I will draw
Okay.
the rapier and go for a normal attack, seeing as I have no possible way of sneak attacking them.
Okay. Jolly good. You roll me attack roll? Ooh. 10 is not a hit, unfortunately.
Look at the drastic numbers there. Drastic difference.
Savage. Savage. Okay. Timora plus. So that is also 40 followers. Oh, hey up. Which means we're going to describe an item of loot that they find on the bandits if and when they kill them, my friends. Thank you very much. Grab some lootage. That is that. Anything else from you, Nate?
I'm going to use a bonus action to, I guess, disengage. A move about 5 foot back away from him.
Okay. Copy that.
No, oh wait, can I retract that? And just stay in melee so he gets disadvantage when he shoots.
Okay.
That's basically, I'll just stay in melee with him.
Okay, and Hagen. Hagen, it be your turn, and you're muted, my friend.
Thank you.
There you go.
So as what I'm going to do is, as I pull the arrow from what appears to be right above the knees, like, oh, thank goodness it wasn't one of these. I basically use a little bit of free action to give my newfound kitty a little bit sniff a bit, just to get their sniff, and just tell it, all right, see if there's more of these. I mean, but then I go duck for cover and prepare a 5th level magic missile if some more, like a 3rd level magic missile, just in case someone comes by, but just hold that action a little bit.
Okay, so when someone, comes near you, you'll fire it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. That's Hagen. Takes it back to these guys' turn. So the guy in combat with Nate will attack him with his short sword that he'll draw for a 10 versus your armor class.
No, I duck and weave.
Nice.
Then
Then, let's see. One firing at Liana. Give it a pop. On a 22.
Oh boy.
gross.
Guessing that's a hit.
Yeah.
And Liana, you take 11 damage. So that is that. Oberon, you will be shot at, but most likely this will hit a mirror image, right? So
to roll a d20. If I roll a 6 or higher, yes, it hits one of the images.
nice. He only rolled a 10 on his to hit, so I guess it just misses anyway.
I guess it misses, yeah.
Yay.
And then there's one left shooting at Georgie on an 11. So that's a miss. Bad rolls today, bad rolls. Okay, so that's their turn. One last thing as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Tabaxi, after saying get down, is going to rush up to the one that just fired at Georgie and attack for a 13, which is not a hit, but he is attacking the one fighting Georgie right now.
I think the cat person is on our side, so
No.
don't hit him.
Yeah, don't you dare hit me. I swear to God, I will rip you apart.
Don't you die. I can't do it, but listen to him.
I really want to imitate. I really just want to imitate everything he says.
The cats don't hurt people. They're harmless.
Yes. Well, they
Oh,
don't hurt people.
I'll tell you something about hurting people, son. So that's right. It is infectious, isn't it? That's the best part about being a DM, just doing stupid voices. Because then you can be Hubert for a moment. So that is Liana's turn.
No, it's my turn.
You're right.
I know. Okay.
I know, I always am.
I know. I'm gonna shoot Bush. I say, you might want to stand down because I think you're technically outnumbered. Maybe, I don't know, but I'll shoot you. Okay, here we go. So at Bush, 25 and 13 won't hit him.
25 will hit.
Okay. 8.
8, okay. And this is on Bush, yeah?
Yep.
8 to Bush. Right to Bush. That is gonna be enough to kill him.
Oh.
How do you want to kill him, Georgie?
No.
How do you want to deprive another brother or sister or mother of their child?
Oh, I don't even see where I hit him because he's in a bush.
Yeah, you
So
just hear it. Ah!
Nope, I say, I guess it's too late for you. The rest of you, though, you can avoid this fate because I only hit him a few times, so Yeah, I can't see you though, but stand down. Etc. Etc. Etc.
So, okay, anything else?
No, I'm all right. I'm good.
I'm good, I'm good. Liana. You are muted, Julian. I suspect you may have been for a minute or two.
Is that better?
That is perfect.
I'm going to go after Tree with a ray of frost.
Oh, well, I thought it'd be with a fireball. Make another fireball tree.
Oh, you already did the fireball tree. Now you
I
have
am
to
not burning
do.
down a forest.
Now it's the icy tree.
A house is fine.
No.
Thanks, Lies, Kira. 12 is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh dear.
I'll just go back into my cover. And I'll
Just
get down.
shrink back into the bush like Homer Simpson. Okay, Oberon.
Alright, I'll go up to the one that Nate is fighting. I assume is that foliage? Yeah?
That is foliage.
Russell.
You do.
Then
So yeah, actually, Nate is fighting Russell. Foliage is nearby.
Alright, then I'll go for Russell. I shall brandish my Brumon's rapier.
Russell
There we
Brand,
go.
isn't it?
Oh,
Okay.
blue wall, Drapier.
Deadly accurate strike.
Mm.
With, oh my god,
Hey!
it is!
Holy mackerel, that is a hit.
Good job.
Okay, and
Good
he's,
job, Ron.
yay, he takes a lot of damage too.
12.
Well,
12 damage.
Uh,
Yeah, the
yeah,
8
12.
is crit, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
so that's
I think
12 to Russell. Okay. So, anything else?
after that, I'll inspire Nate, I suppose, and say, come on, let's double team this bush.
Oh.
Well,
right.
well.
There you go.
Can
How
I
many
say,
feet-
no,
Kane-
no, Bush is dead. He's
Sorry,
dead.
I meant Russell.
You,
But yes.
you conspiracy theorist, Georgie.
I am feeling inspired.
Good. That's all we need. That's not your stuff.
Oh dear. Nate, it's just
Okay.
interesting how easily that came from Chris, almost as if he said that a couple of times before to Lynn. It's your turn now, everyone.
Okay, so I will take a step back, stare at him, point the rapier at him, and say, when your god put teeth in your mouth, boy, he ruined a perfectly good asshole. And then I'm gonna try and slash at him.
And the girls are hiding in the bushes.
Do I get a sneak attack because of the?
And
I have an
next
ally within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
Oh no! Oh wait, luckily it's with advantage.
Disadvantage, so luckily you get that.
Ooh.
Yes.
I got you back.
Does
All right.
17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yay.
Bet on the money.
No, 12 plus 13.
So 25.
Yes.
And this
25
is
slashes.
to Russell or Foliage?
Yes.
Uh,
It's to Russell.
Russell dies. How would you like to
Yay.
how would you like to rustle his jimmies for the last time?
Shadows of Mordor style, I will go for a vicious attack, stab him in the gut, draw the life-stealing dagger, and get him on top of the skull, twist, yank it out with a crunch.
Nice.
Draw
Very
my
nice.
rapier, flick the blood off of it.
Very nice. Okay. So that is your turn, Nate. Hagen.
All right. Is there now with that ready magic missile?
Yeah.
Is there anyone still hiding inside of a bush or anything like that?
There is Tree.
Okay, Tree. I'm going to unload my. I'm going to unload that prepared magic missile on him. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Wow.
So all that damage.
Is that
5,
a
8, 11, 13.
Okay, 13 damage, and basically,
Ooh.
I'm gonna ready and basically unload another magic missile with second level. So that's 1, 2, 3. Is that 4?
Four.
1?
Yeah,
Four.
4.
4 at
Nice.
that level. Okay, wait.
Yeah, the second level's 4.
Okay, second level's 4. Okay, keep forgetting about that one.
11,
Okay.
9, 14.
So you dealt 15 to Tree. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically, both magic missiles are going. Wait, I rolled too many magic missiles. I think. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
gosh.
Hey, good.
There's a terrible amount of maths. about to
Don't worry, I
happen.
remember it.
Yay.
So the first one was 5.
Somebody
second
called
one
Karen
was 2,
Vorderman.
Third one was 2, and the fourth one was 5. So that's a total of 14.
Okay, 14 against Tree.
All right.
Anything else, or is that it?
That's basically it.
Okay, cool.
And Iris is like, yes, this is how not to be seen, but you picked a very obvious hiding spot.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so
He has a thing for trees.
maybe.
Maybe he has a tree fetish.
Unlikely, I would say. But you never know these days. Could be a druid. So that is Hagen's turn. Now it's the bandits who are alive's turn. So Tree is going to fire back at Hagen,
He wasn't happy.
the old bark licker, for an 11 versus your arm class. I'm rolling like shit today.
Oh, wait. Now, I still get the +2 with the cover, right?
Yes.
Or-
Wait, are you in
that
cover? Yeah,
misses.
you are. Yeah.
Are you
Yay!
in cover?
Were you in cover?
Yeah.
I thought like you hid in cover and then waited for them to come along, right? That was the plan?
Oh, yeah. Dang it.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits me barely. Just it nicks me.
Well, I think if you were waiting in cover, you didn't move, right? So I think you kind of
yeah,
you
I
pop
didn't-
over the top.
yeah, I
So
didn't
I'll
move.
give you cover still.
Okay, so that misses.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Hey.
Finally, an attack misses me. It's like,
Yay!
how long has it been? And an attack misses me? Yes.
No,
Kind
your
You get
AC is
special armor for
ridiculous.
Squishy.
So Nate, there's a guy by you after you kill Russell. Foliage is about. He's going to attack on a 14 versus your armor class. Holy mackerel.
He misses.
Well, shit.
Got 16.
Now the Tabaxi, whilst continuing to curse, is gonna fight the one that just attacked Hagen Tree on a 10 and misses.
He's not doing so well.
Not so hot, not so hot. So let me flail at you. Let me flail at you for a bit. Do you mind?
Like, yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to help you here. You could stop being so fucking sassy. Georgie, it's your turn.
Okay, so have Tree and Russell both been injured, or has Russell not been injured?
Russell is dead, but
Yep,
foliage.
Russell's dead.
Oh, sorry.
Foliage hasn't been interested. He's been bored. Hasn't been affected or injured.
Okay, I'll go after Tree. I'll let the other guys handle that. Tree is just getting too normal. Oh my god. There
I think
it
that's
is.
your first
dear.
one.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, and I'll roll the other one, which is much
getting shot.
better. I don't know what's up with me today. So 12 to Tree. Just like every other, I'm like, not this time. I'll get him next time. It's fine.
Yeah. That was probably the worst turn that Georgie's ever had in this game.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm saving my things.
Probably the worst she ever will have.
Is Tree still alive?
Is who still alive, sorry?
Tree.
Yeah, you sounded so worried for him. Is Tree still alive? Yeah, he is. He's doing fine. Okay, Leanna, it's your turn. So, do your
Ray
thing.
of Frost on Tree.
Get him, girl.
You attack the tree. 14 is not a hit.
Darn it.
What is up today?
We're all terrible.
We're all
I'm just
so
gonna
bad.
like,
And
I
I'm
just
doing
got
alright.
into cover.
Oberon is like stolen the luck today.
Opposite day.
It's Oberon day.
I've been doing so well on my ability checks and my rolls now.
We're
Does
just
that mean hot snow falls upwards?
So now I was tripping on the astral plane drugs. I'm doing great. I should do this more. Okay, that is your turn, Liana, which takes it to Oberon's turn.
Alright, and I'm going to go straight for foliage and go
Get
for another
it.
Reaper
get
attack.
him. You can do it.
Get it, girl.
Get
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
I will. Just looking for. There it is.
What did I put? What? Sorry.
13.
13 is not a hit.
No, okay, no, this is still the right plane. I didn't get stuck in
And
the
horribly ground back into reality.
Uh,
All right then.
All right. I
Okay.
think that's all I'll do for now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
That means that after Oberon, it is the turn of Nate.
I will charge at the one that was Oberon had just attacked, the one that was next to us.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember his name. Was it Foilage? Oh yeah.
Foliage. He's just covered in. He's just covered in foil. Tin foil man.
Really well
Foliage.
hidden for a bandit.
I will.
The
attempt
Magnet
to attack
Man.
with my rapier.
Okay.
23,
23 is a hit.
and I deal a total of 21 slashing damage.
21. Okay, on Foliage, who hasn't been wounded yet. Okay, cool. He takes it.
He's alright.
Yep. And I will say, as I jump back and go, somewhere you're depriving a village of its idiot.
Oh.
No.
Got him. After Nate, it is Hagen.
Again.
All right.
can.
Well, let's see. I was like, well, okay. So who's still alive?
We have
Tree and foliage.
Foliage, Tin
Okay.
Man, and Tree. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw some acid over at the tree, who must make a dex saving throw.
Doing a Georgie. I like it.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Saves.
Oh, dang it! And
Happened.
Nothing
well,
happened.
Nothing happened. Sure.
However, I don't know if the tree got
you
hit.
yeah,
too,
you burned the
because it's
tree a
infected.
little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't like take fire, but it will like eat at the wood, as it were. Okay, so Tabaxi guy is gonna go first, attacking Tree on a 22, which is a hit,
Yay.
using his rapier for minimum damage of 5, but every little helps. Tree's gonna fight back at him, giving him one on a 19. Don't mind if I do. 6 damage to the Tabaxi, who remarks, "Oh, don't do that. That really hurts." And then Foliage, enraged at the lack of correct pronunciation of his name, which he has always been taunted for when he was in school, is going to attack Nate on a 17 versus your armor class.
Oh, that is so. Yes, but I'm going to uncanny dodge that to put it down to 4.
Nice, very nice. Okay, so that is their turn. Back round to
go.
Georgie.
Alright. I really feel like this is the turn where things turn around for us. So I will shoot Tree first. Oh my god.
Oh.
Happening? What is happening today?
It is the time of Nate.
It is the age of the Oberon, and yeah.
I'll shoot him again because I'm just so angry. Yeah, 23.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Seems to be better when your murderous rage is harnessed.
Feel your rage.
I'm trying. 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage on Tree. Okay, he's just still standing. Looks pretty pained. Looks pretty
I
pained.
don't want to use my action surge. I'm not going to. You can't make me.
Okay,
Don't use it on these pansies.
I'm not using it on them. They're not worth it.
She's waiting
Liana.
for the how do you want to do this moment.
Yeah,
Is it my turn?
it is your turn, Liana.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm angry at this point that my ray of frost work, so I'm just gonna firebolt him.
Yeah, get him.
Get
Get
him,
it.
girl. Get him.
Damn it!
Oh goodness.
It's the next turn. It's the next turn that's our turn.
Mhm. Another ray of
Give
frost
me a sec.
pitters and dies.
1 sec. 1.
You know what? I'm a generous man, Julian. Take 2 seconds.
Don't waste anything on them. They're going to give up or we're going to kill them. They're terrible. You're awful.
I can't do it.
Are you talking about me? Because I would like to make it clear I am not one of these dogs.
No, you don't. No, quite. You're definitely not a dog.
No, I'm a Tabaxi, and he's saying this whilst he's murdering the guy.
Right, right.
I
Yes,
would-
carry on.
Pleased to
Okay,
meet
then,
you.
Never mind. I'll just,
Oberyn, do something.
I will finish my turn there.
All right.
And it's like this, just sulk in shame.
Oberon.
Right, we're all off
Okay.
okay.
Does foliage look like he's pretty bloodied? And does
Yes.
he look?
They
He
both
does.
look pretty nicely wounded at this point.
Well, I don't want to like kill him as like the others. I'm not a killer like these guys. I've never killed someone in my life, in fact. So I'll cast sleep at the second level instead, just to put him out of this fight.
Okay.
That does the job.
That'll do.
2d8? No, sorry.
I think it's like 68. if
Yeah.
it's second level.
Blip, 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 blip. It's 5d8 normally, and if I'm raising it by a level, then it goes up by another. So
Mhm.
Okay. Roll
Okay.
them dice.
You might get him both.
Let them roll. Yeah, what's the radius on
26.
sleep?
it's probably not going to hit anyone else,
Yeah.
but it's a range of 90. No way, that's the range.
It goes
It's
for the
20
weakest
feet.
targets first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
whoever-
within 20 feet, so I think it only hits foliage here, but
Yep. Okay, so foliage is asleep at this point.
there we go.
Goes straight out,
Yeah.
sleeping like a baby.
He said he was getting bored anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, he needed a nap.
Right, here we go.
That takes.
I look around and
Yeah,
just
go.
survey the battlefield, what's happening on the other side.
Yeah, it's just Tree and a
I'm
tabaxi
just
fighting.
angry and just upset.
Yeah. We're
It,
both
Right.
sad. We're
it-
both sulky.
Nate, it's your turn.
I will step. So 1 foot is over the sleeping foliage.
Okay.
And I'll push my rapier into his chest and slowly just sink it into his heart, while keeping eye contact with Oberyn and smiling.
Holy shit, it's the darkest I think I've ever seen,
Ow.
Nathaniel. Assassination with natural 20, with 18 plus.
Holy
Yeah.
mackerel! How much damage is that?
I just did
37.
20, I just 29 plus the second one, so I
37.
37 damage. Coup de fucking
no,
grace.
no, the second part is 37.
Okay.
yeah. So you add
Whoa.
it together because anyone
So
that's
29 plus 37.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what? 66?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. You meant to roll 6d6, not do 66 damage. Holy shit. This guy, how do you... Yeah, I mean, you just described how you kill him, but exactly how brutal is his death, I suppose?
And after I've pulled the
Poor guy.
after I pull the rapier slowly back out of his ribs, I'll flick the blood, look at Oberon, and go, "He'll make a fine belt," and then run off to the next people to kill.
He was some pretty good foliage in life. So, fucking savagery right there.
That's what happens when you paralyze or sleep a rogue's target.
Well, I just stare in like in horror as he just runs past me to the next enemies, and I'm just like speechless.
Well, Hagen, it's your turn. You got one guy left standing.
Okay, tree magic missile at first level then.
Hi,
1,
tree.
2, and 3. So that's 6, 8.
How do you want to kill him?
Okay, so here. Oh no.
I
Man,
am
okay, so here's what happens. I basically fire, like, just start up charging all these magic missiles. Make a big deal about it, just everything just like fires right past tree. And he's like, haha. I'm like, wait for it. Each one of the magic missiles hits a tree right behind him, causing it to just fall down, and basically the tree basically crushes him.
Nice.
And
Very
then I
nice.
go, timber.
It's going down. I'm going timber.
Oh no.
Alright, let's not do that. So the group of you find yourself in this
didn't-
kind of. Go ahead, Hagen.
I didn't crush the other cat, did I?
No, you didn't. I'm fine. No thanks to you.
Oh, sorry.
We were off our game. We were surprised, but
What do you
just
call that?
put-
That was just embarrassing, really.
Yeah, just put a pin in your whiskers, real quick, sir. Nathaniel,
Yes. Oh.
what the fuck?
Is everyone dead?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like in battle rage. I'd probably run over to the one that Hagen her down and start booting him in the head.
But it's a tree.
Oh,
It's
this
a tree. No,
This
stop.
one's an animal.
You take levels of barbarian. What's going on?
I'll turn to the group, smile, and I go, nothing's the wrong. Sheath my rapier. They attacked us.
Uh-huh. What's...
I just like stand there, just do nothing, just sulking over my failed attempts to attack my spells.
Alright, it's alright. It's okay.
Yeah, well, looks like you got yourself into a nice bit of ambush here. Luckily, I was here to help you.
Well,
Yes,
we
we were.
just fine, but
Yeah, though I
We're
don't believe.
looking for a companion of ours.
Oh,
I
really?
don't believe in coincidences. What were you doing here?
I'm just a traveler, you know. I'm just a simple man trying to walk the road.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. 18?
Let's see. So, you think you got a read on this guy. He's kind of wiping off the blood from his paws. You're pretty sure he's telling the truth.
Okay. Well, that was a bit of luck then.
What can I say? It's seems like there's a lot of these guys going around here, so maybe not so much of a coincidence.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Rhodes.
Roads.
Roads.
We got attacked on a road.
No,
And you
my
got
name.
helped by
My name is
roads.
Rhodes. RHODES.
yes, alright.
Don't be funny about it. Listen,
Well,
last person made a joke about my name. Ended up dead on the side of the road. Didn't
it's
find it
just
funny
fiction.
then.
Irony. Yeah.
I will walk over and introduce myself and say, I am not usually that barbaric. And I will put on Oliver's voice.
That's a shame.
Such a shame. Why is that?
It's kind of fun.
Wow. I try not to kill people, but my companions have little mercy for those who attack us.
You said
I
you're
can't
looking
stop
for
them.
someone. Who are you looking for?
Sildar, our friend, he said he was traveling this way to the mines.
Human,
what's
on
your-
a horse, blonde,
Oh,
beautiful.
oh.
All right.
I might have spotted him down the end of the road there.
You did?
Oh.
Yeah, I think he was pretty wounded though.
Ah,
Oh.
Then what are we waiting for? We have to get.
we need to go. We have to go right now.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you.
But I really
Yeah.
want to just stroke his ears.
I'm not watching this. I'm
No,
not.
no.
I'm going.
So it's very lovely to meet you, and
Very lovely.
and I go down the road.
Come on, Liana.
Have you got a card or anything? What are you trading?
Oh, you know, this and that. Whereabouts are you guys located?
The stone something in.
The Stonehill Inn.
There you go.
Alright, well. I might see you there, or I might be heading the exact opposite direction. We'll see.
All right. We'll give you a proper thanks later. We've got to help our friend.
Okay.
Okay.
And Rhodes walks down the road. So you've heard that there is Soldar down the endless path. So you continue down it until you come to the end of the road, which splits at a T-junction. And you see at this T, by a tree, Sildar is, and he has an arrow in him. He's propped up against the tree. It looks like he's been bleeding quite a lot, but his horse is near him. But it doesn't look like he's in any state to ride it at this point, and he might be unconscious.
I will rush into this trap. I will look around for anyone hiding as I go toward him.
Roll me a perception check.
I will help.
Oh, maybe
I
you
will
should
assist
do it.
you.
Maybe you should.
Hold on. Wait
Oh,
a second. And I basically beckon my kitty and it's like, okay, could you make a little perimeter? Just be very sneaky.
The little kitten nods. Okay.
I would naturally be checking as well.
Okay, you guys can roll me perception
You
checks.
guys do it.
Never mind.
Hey,
13. There you go. I did better.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's actually good.
hey.
Yeah.
You don't spot anyone here hiding in the trees, but you do see a set of footprints leading away from the body of Sildar.
So,
Right, I run
Alright.
up to him. I
right,
run
I
up to
grab
him.
over and say, "We
Come
need your
on.
magic. Come on."
I'm already warming up.
Drag him.
Clear. And I apply
Stop.
a kill at first level.
Nice. All
That
right,
was brilliant.
give me that roll.
Sure. It's like a D8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus your charisma.
Mm-mm. Oh. Okay.
Ah!
That's like 5 hit points, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems it's 5.
So your sense is that Sildar's kind of coming back to consciousness somewhat, but there's kind of like blood in his normally perfect beard, and the arrow will need to be removed at some point. But he kind of looks up and, what?
Sildar.
Oh,
Oh,
it's you.
yes, we got your note. Your message.
Oh, I told you not to come.
Yes, but
We came
Oh,
anyway.
yes,
we were
we-
worried about you, and we didn't want you to die.
what she said.
Well, I'm glad you did come.
Why did they attack you?
Stop staring at each other.
What?
He's got like super long, intense looks at everyone. Like when Oberon says that, he'll give you like a super long, intense look as well.
I know I just saved your life, but man. Crazy.
Chill it with a smolder.
Yeah.
It's this arrow in me.
Well,
Boy. It was.
Bleeding out small. Oh, okay.
They didn't want me to look into the mines. That's why they attacked me.
was it Brandy?
Oh. So you know about her?
Yes, we met.
Yeah,
It was
we-
very pleasant.
Not her directly, but her men, on her orders.
Oh.
Yeah. There was
I
about
guess
5 or
you
6
are
of them.
very,
They're separated.
He doesn't comment.
That's probably.
He
Let's just get you out of here and back to town.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Not until I know what's going on down there.
You've got an arrow in your tummy, Sildar.
That's never stopped me
And plus,
before.
we have some information too, and we need your advice.
Information. What do you
We
know?
were at the mansion.
We've
Okay.
uncovered a few things.
Yes.
What was there?
Well,
Snake people.
yes.
That.
A lot of sparks.
Yes. Lots of drugs and one of the ints.
And a giant duck.
Yeah, we met a certain individual that's been working for the Yints, and one who's responsible for creating these abominations and using what we believe is Fey magic to alter them. And he was being used by the Yints, and the Yints are using this to ultimately, well, bring back some sort of ancient way or ancient time when the snake people pretty much ruled the place.
Right. Oh, so not much
and
then.
we think that that we know that Thaddeus hasn't really become one of them, and we want to get him out of there so we can interrogate him for information.
Probably a good idea. They're heavily fortified around the mines. This band that attacked me, but a few of them. So the closer we get, the more resistance we're going to encounter. We're going to need as much information as possible before we get there.
Well, don't worry, we'll kill them all.
May I just inspect your wounds? I need to check for bites.
Liam,
Oh,
Liam,
yeah.
you sounded just like David Cameron when he said that. That was impeccable.
I'm trying to sound like Oliver.
Um,
Yes. Check his wounds, Oberon.
Yeah. So you kind of, so Oberon, you're gonna have to like pull off his armor, to get at the.
Slowly.
It's a bit awkward, but it's necessary for all of our safety. So, I'll just look him over where his wounds have been.
Yeah.
And
His,
Any bite marks?
Oberon, you feel his perfectly sculpted body. He doesn't have any bite marks on him, no, but he does have this arrow in him. But he has got like a lot of scars on him from previous war wounds, you know. So he's a bit like Geralt of Rivia, I suppose, in that sense.
Right, yeah, I get it.
And he, he kind of, anyone got a drink or something to bite down on? This is gonna hurt.
I actually do. Hold on for just 1 second, and I use my brew supplies to whip up a nature cocktail. So, as you suppose, no spit in this one this time.
Or I'll just pick up a stick. You could bite down on this.
But the nature cocktail.
Oh, you can take that as well.
But it's got no cilantro.
Both is good.
Yeah.
Let's not use the cilantro.
I don't
Fine.
think this is pertinent, but sure, no cilantro.
So you're feeding him. Which potion are you giving him?
Basically, I think I'll just basically some sort of a brew, something
Okay.
to brew I can just fetch off of nature, just using my brew.
Okay, sure, something.
A protein shake.
Yeah, a protein shake essentially.
Yeah, a protein shake.
Yeah.
Nature.
So he'll drink it out. That's better. And then Oberon, you're like 1, 2, and rip that thing out from him, and someone bandage me up. I can ride.
Right.
Try.
I'll help bandage it.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. It's just me with a medicine check, I guess, to bandage him.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll assist you, Oberon.
Okay, I got 17.
That's not necessary.
Nice.
Could have been.
Yeah, the two of you two of you bandaged him up, and he can stand. Though he's only kind of wearing his jacket, he can't wear his like full armor at the moment. So he says, "I guess you're right. We should probably head back down that road there." And he points right at the interjunction that you're at currently. He says, "There is the mine, but I heard the sounds of battle, and I also, in these woods, it might have been the wound, but I swear I saw a drow."
A drow?
You wouldn't be mistaken. We heard that there are drow working in the mines. We actually thought you were the one in the battle down in the mines, but thankfully you didn't get caught up in that.
No, I wish I could be down there right now fighting them.
Well, I don't think you're in the right state.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could.
Maybe
Georgie, you're
maybe
realistic.
he's like,
I am.
maybe I should go. But then
No.
again,
Come
Not-
back with us.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're coming back with us. That's
We'll buy you a drink.
No, I believe he should come with us. He's a perfectly good meat shield.
great. And I
What?
slap him on the shoulder.
he's sounding more and more like David Cameron by the moment. He says, well, I guess I can come back to town with you for a bit and rest up.
The
Yes.
night, that is. This curfew's
you-
probably kicking in about now.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should go. We should
Oh,
go.
yeah, shit, yeah, Georgie, yeah, we should definitely go. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's start rushing off now,
Okay,
quick.
He
guys.
can't go
Let's
first. That's the thing.
Oh man,
So-
Let's
Alright.
take the horse. We'll put
the horse.
Sildar on the horse. We'll drag.
I'll ride with him to keep him steady.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. Thank you.
Are you
so much.
sure?
I value your opinion as my sister. I'm getting on the horse with him.
Sister.
Well, it's a thing. We're like. I'm getting on the horse with Sildar because he might fall. So.
Are you sure that's really?
Yeah.
So,
I roll an insight check on Georgie.
go on then. I imagine this point where Sildar looks at the camera and says, "Sisters."
Alright. Alright, beat down with your deception.
I mean, I probably can't, darling.
Why? You're not even trying to hide it.
Wow! Even Sildar is convinced at this point that this is just like a friendly thing.
Just trying to help him.
Alright, whatever. Let's just not be around here when you know
even
what
with
time.
that to my empty bits. Alright, fine. Alright.
Right.
I'll just hold on to the reins and just like have the horse come with me to town.
Okay. So yeah, Sildar will run along with you guys as it's getting darker. You can't go very fast, as I mentioned. By the time you're drawing up to Phandelver, it's getting quite late. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, if anyone is looking at me, I look rather confused. Or I look rather bewildered.
Why?
About what?
I just look rather strange.
Okay.
Just looking around, surveying the environment.
I assume that he's just worried, and I go, look, I told you about the boogeyman. Let's just get inside now, quick.
Okay, I'll nod and just follow him. I won't say anything though.
Why does your face look like that, Nate?
I don't know.
You're making a face.
Yes, I know. I apologize.
When Sildar realizes that he's not the one making the moodiest face, he then strikes one. He's
Don't try to out-order each other.
yeah. He looks.
We'll do it.
He looks up at the moon and he says, "The moon is bright tonight. It's probably an omen."
Yeah. We know what's coming. If we stick around, that is. Let's just try and get to the Stone Hill in time.
Yeah.
But can we really know what lurks there in the dark?
Oh, God.
Well, some of our friends here have dark vision, so yes.
He doesn't find that funny.
It's pretty funny. I'm fine with it.
So, everybody roll me an athletics check
Oh no, that's.
to try and get back in time.
Oh, it's actually good. It's actually good.
Oh my goodness, these rolls are actually.
I did not do well.
What the hell?
It's a Stone Hill now.
My God.
Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper, chill out. So,
I might be a little slow.
yeah, Leanna's maybe like staring at Sildar a little bit jealously.
Hey, I'm not jealous.
I'm not jealous.
I don't even feel anything.
I feel nothing.
Whoa.
I don't even have feelings, so.
Good job.
Neither do I at the moment, Liana. We're in the same boat.
That's my excuse too.
It's
So-
fine. I have enough feelings for all of us right now.
Yeah. So Sildar is, hobbling along a little bit. But you do manage to make pretty good time despite all of this. Even though, but most likely, in fact, because Hubert isn't guiding you. And you return to the Stone Hill Inn. But you find that the doors have been locked and closed. It's late and past curfew, and Toblin is, a sensible lad.
I haven't got time to ask him to come to the door. Nate?
I'll be blankly staring into the distance as he calls my name.
You hear a dark, rumbling growl from behind you, somewhere in the darkness.
I say with urgency this time. Nate! Open the door.
Yes, of course.
Get this shit open.
Of course, Oberyn, and then I'll open.
Can I look around
You're
and see if I can
being
hear where that growling's coming from?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check.
He's being weird.
You see nothing.
I
Nate?
don't see anything.
Yes,
Are you opening the door?
yes, of course, I'll open the door.
We're talking about it being locked, so you use your damn lockpicks, damn it.
Oh, yes, I'll use my lockpicks.
What is
Stay
happening?
with us.
Something is weird.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very good.
Just as I hear the click of his lockpick opening the pins, I'll kick the door open and run in with everyone.
Nice.
Oh gosh.
So-
I'll walk in slowly.
As you bust in the door and kind of close them on you as soon as possible because the growling is getting closer, you look in and you see that Toblin isn't around.
What? Goblin?
Goblin.
Goblin? Goblin?
Goblin.
In fact, there
Toblin?
doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Oh.
What?
Wait.
And that's where we're going to be wrapping up tonight's episode.
No!
Oh, lots of Signs of Phandelver. That was a perfectly timed what from all of you. We should rehearse these. We don't need to. But yeah, that's what we're going to be wrapping up tonight's episode, everybody, of Lost Minds, and returning same time next week to pick up this show once again. But we are going to be heading into our next show, which is Journey into Middle-earth, our D&D5E Middle-earth campaign. So I'm excited for that. But let's walk around the cast and crew. Did we enjoy ourselves? Where can we find you guys online? And what did you guys in chat think of tonight's episode as well? Did you enjoy yourselves? Please let us know. Let's go to Oberon. Let's go to Chris. I know he's Chris in real life.
Wow. Finally delving into the weird and wonderful story that's unfolding. Like, there's an actual goal now. We can know what they're up to.
Yeah.
Like, start asking. It's only leading to more questions though, which is the disturbing thing. But yeah, finally got some answers at the very least. And I wonder if I'll ever cross paths with my doppelganger again. That'll be interesting. But
yes.
No, it's a lot of intrigue, and yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's great.
Fantastic.
Back here next week, so that's where you can catch me.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Lauren.
Yes. Lots of stuff happening.
Yeah.
That was a great cliffhanger, Will. I'm not going to be thinking about it.
It's
fine. It's fine.
It's cool.
You can find me on Twitter at @ThatSaltedGinger. And then I have a film that's been going to start making festival circuits. So if you are on Facebook and you want to go give it a like, I put those links in chat.
Fantastic. And Oko.
Yes. Oh wow, that was some good magic. I mean, that was an awesome trip we had, and I actually got to use my character to make drinks finally. So yes. You can find me over on Twitch as well. I am Oko Sinala. I wear a fez, and I have cute hearts too. But you can find me. I basically, my channel is like a coffee shop kind of theme, so you can find me over there. I play indie games. I play ukulele. I do 3D modeling sometimes, but I also eat breakfast. Anyways, that's
awesome, fantastic. Jillian.
Hello.
I hoped it wouldn't, but it did. It happened. Jillian.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun today. I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to keep Clarence. That was sad.
Yeah.
He's still alive at least.
Yes, it's true. Clarence is still alive.
He's out there somewhere.
I'm glad that we got out of the mansion alive and not had to fight the doppelganger. It kind of sucks that all my spells didn't hit anyone.
It's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, but you can find me on Twitter. I like to retweet and post stuff. So,
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Maybe you'll find me going undercover sometime with my awesome mustache pad.
Oh my god, it's Jillian. And last but not least, Liam.
Hello, yeah, so great episodes, and you can find me here. I posted the Twitter in the chat, and you should tune in next week to see why Nate is acting
Why are
weird.
you being so weird?